This is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
All right. Yeah.
Big dick energy, boys and girls. I'm raring.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know, Leo's back. I'm just ready.
Yeah, we got fucking Leo.
You fully engorged over there,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm ready.
Good time. Yeah. So welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys. I am your host, Jerry Saylor. In the studio, as always, we got my right-hand man who sits on my left side. He is Levered Slope and Dusty B.
What's going on?
Shit, man, you fucking see it, bro.
Yup.
Just fucking hard dicks and helicopters, man. You know?
A lot of hard dicks.
Yeah.
Many.
Yeah.
There's a
Many.
lot.
Maybe a couple hard
If I
titties,
was a-
too.
I don't think that's the equivalent.
If I was a female in this room tonight, I would either be like excited or scared. I would probably start out
That's like
excited.
every episode, though.
Yeah.
Meh.
Well, it's even better. It's
Yeah.
a soundproof room, so there's no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He said, I thought this out.
Start talking about cum on titties again.
Oh my god.
Where you want it tonight? You got a different mood? Or, you know? Also in the studio, welcome back, Mr. Leo Bishop,
Thank you,
everybody.
thank you.
Leo, we need to
Thank
like.
you.
Yeah, a little-
Yeah.
Triumphant return.
Yeah.
yeah, it's good to have you back, man. We've missed you around here.
Miss you
man.
too.
It just,
Not like that, but you know.
Don't lie.
Miss you a little bit.
Without you, it's just Kentucky boys.
what's
What's
that?
that?
It was Kentucky boys.
Well, I
Kentucky
am
hot
brown,
brown boys.
so
Hot
I'm brown.
brown,
I'm the
This is the Kentucky
first
Hot
B.
Boys.
Yeah. You're the only brown boy, kind of.
It's summertime. I'm working on my tan, man. I'll be like light brown, you know. Also, the lady behind the sounds, the lovely and talented Britt Fred.
What's up?
What's going on, Britt?
No shades tonight?
No shades. I did my eye makeup. So
I had brought my shades in by accident. I was going to wear them because I thought you were.
Steal my shtick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason for this sunglasses ever.
I got you.
If I have not done my makeup that day. Now you know my secret.
Secrets out.
Speaking of secrets, we also got Mr. Brad Sabbath in the studio.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on,
Happy
man?
Friday.
Yeah. It is Friday, isn't
Yeah.
it? My week's been all fucking screwed
It doesn't
up.
matter for you.
Yeah.
Every
I was
day-
going to
every
say,
day's
every
Friday.
every day's Friday
Yeah.
for that fucker. Yeah.
It's all good. And we do have a very special guest
Very
in the
special.
Yeah, very special.
Keyword.
Like
Keyword.
short bus special
Yeah.
guest. I'm not allowed to say his last name,
He's
but
top
we
secret.
will refer to him as Monster Energy drinking Kyle.
My
Yeah.
name is Kyle.
Kyle is his real name, though.
Yeah, you can
Med
do his last
Cow.
name Fred.
MED cow, Med cow,
Yeah.
Mad cow?
Med
Man cow?
Monster
Yeah, that works.
energy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Med.
Table
Med Kyle.
made out of drywall.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
This
Can't
is
punch
actually a
through it.
ping pong table.
I remember Man Cow. Wasn't Man Cow like?
Yeah,
Was
remember that?
He was before Alex Jones.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm from Illinois.
Yeah,
so
now
I
he does like
remember hearing
radio
that.
like off a CB in somebody's basement.
I haven't heard.
Hey.
Who are you talking about?
Man cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about mad cow disease. I'm like,
I was like, man, that shit hasn't hit in a while.
This is actually an episode from 1997
Yeah.
that you're watching right now. It's a rerun.
Nobody's eating McDonald's and shit.
No, he just-
KYHBB archive.
Yeah.
like,
He just
episode.
had a very raspy voice and he just yelled all the time. And shit.
So he was like Alex, like the
Yeah.
first Alex Jones.
He just
pretty
wasn't
much.
like super political. I forgot what he
Yeah.
talked about, but I don't think.
Well,
it was
he
politics.
started off as like a shock jock, and then he became like an Alex Jones, like kind of, because him and Stern had like a radio war thing going
Well, we know how that worked out.
on. Yeah, yeah.
R.I.P. Alex.
episode from 1997.
Alex Jones.
He did.
I just like pointing.
He's on Facebook, so
I just like pointing to sounds and confusing Brittany, like just over here, like. And just,
I don't even know how this is organized. How do you?
I know.
who's gonna warn us about the gay frogs?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs
I
gay.
haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we had some tattoo, some wacky shit went down at the tattoo parlor this week, Jerry.
Oh, well, I
It wasn't really
I wouldn't
wacky,
really call it
but
wacky. It was just like super hilarious
That's
to me.
Was it better than going to pick up a controller from a junkie?
from a heroin addict.
Yeah, sleeping on a
Um,
futon.
More or less.
It wasn't even a futon. It was an air mattress.
Yeah.
3
I think we
feet
should
inside
just
the
start
door.
rating your adventures during the week. Like,
Jerry's Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I know. I do kind of want to
Yeah.
follow him, kind of like they do ride-alongs
Yeah.
with police and stuff. Just do a ride-along with Jerry for a couple of days.
We do it.
One of those body
I'm basically his ride-along guy. He always talks me into doing this shit. Like, hey man, we're doing this today. I'm like, okay, I guess we are, man.
Sometimes I just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for anybody who can't see, I got a fucking almost a neck tattoo this week. The reason why it was almost a neck tattoo is the wife was like, you can have any fucking tattoo you want, anywhere you want, as long as it's not above the neck.
It's gotta be covered by your court suit.
It's got to be covered
Yeah.
by a shirt, yeah. So I was like, all right. So I started out with a really tight up on my neck shirt.
Like, it was funny because it was literally up to here on his neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude,
And I
what's
was
going
like-
on with that?
I went to the tattoo place and she was like, where did you decide you wanted to get it? I was like, I want to get it right below my collar line on my shirt. The wife said I could have any kind of tattoo as long as it's not on my neck. It has to be below the collar line. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, that's why I wore this shirt with a really high neck on it, so we can get it as fucking high up as possible. And she was like, all right, cool.
Gotta skirt the line.
Yeah, so I got it really,
Yeah.
really fucking close. I think if I wear a regular t-shirt, you'll totally be able to see it. And I'm cool with that. But the shirt I had on, it was below that line. But
You have to
anyway.
keep that shirt forever for any fancy event you ever go to.
Oh yeah, yeah. But we're sitting there, and I'm talking to the tattoo lady while she's tatting me up, and I keep referring to my oldest son. Now keep in mind, Dustin's with me and both of my kids, and I keep referring to my oldest son, meaning my oldest son.
Yeah.
And Dusty comes walking up,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, did that happen at your birthday party?"
I was like, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
And,
huh?
I even set up and I was like, do you think he's my kid? And she looks at me and she's like, he's not? And I was like,
no.
he only looks 13, you know?
I was like, no, chick, I'm 30. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah.
I was like, he gets ID'd everywhere.
I was getting ready to ask you that.
I get
I don't
ID'd,
feel like
yeah.
you look that ideable, yo.
I get it all the time.
I get carded
if
I
he
don't-
shaves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
do. You
You
could be
get
one of
carded? What?
those decoys they use on
Yeah.
Hanson versus Predator. When they come into that. Like, hold on a minute, I'm gonna get my laundry out of the basement real quick. You can totally be one of those acts because they
I
don't like
should.
to use minors.
Yeah. I should.
Let's just do it in this room.
And you
right
know
now.
what?
Yeah.
You'll pay your fucking sister back for that shit on Nickelodeon that
Yeah.
happened to you.
Yeah, I know
when
that,
you were a
bitch.
kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Took my spot.
Yeah.
Like, you might have been on Nickelodeon, but I was on MSNBC.
Yeah. Chris Hansen. I'm getting checks. That shit's going to be rerun forever.
Thanks for bringing that back, man.
I got diddled by a 45-year-old.
It's syndication.
That's where the money is, too.
Yeah.
Syndication.
Yeah.
Getting diddled?
Everybody knows that.
So it's-
Diddle on syndication.
yeah.
Diddled for syndication.
I did it for syndication. I'm going to wear a shirt that says that. Did it all for the syndication.
did it all for. I was going to make some really bad lips.
Some
bad
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of where I was going to.
Is there such a thing as a really bad Limp Bizkit joke?
No.
No. Because Limp Bizkit's fucking awesome, in my opinion.
The game or the band?
What?
The game, yeah. Limp Bizkit's actually like
There's
a game.
Yeah.
That's actually
Is it on-
based off a game.
Is
That's
that on
where
PS3?
Is it like
No.
Cracker,
No,
the game
it's not
Cracker?
yeah, it's like
whoever you gotta everybody jerks off.
Oh,
and
like
they got a
Cracker.
nut
They call
in
it
a-
Cracker
yeah.
at my school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
last
It's like
person
that.
to come on the biscuit has to
Has
eat.
to
Yeah,
That's
has
not
to
a
eat,
real
yeah.
thing, is it?
Yeah, I mean, technically they say it is.
Certain corners of the internet, it is.
Yeah.
See,
Has
now,
anyone ever participated in
Leo's
that?
like, man, you white
No
guys
comment.
are fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I've never heard that before.
You've never heard of Cracker? They call it soggy biscuit at schools too. It's also known as soggy biscuit.
They might have called it like bad candy from the Candyman or some shit.
Yeah, it's like you get it. Everybody gets together and like jerks off, and like
Like,
the last person to
See,
jizz
once
on
again,
the crack. Yeah,
one of
has
those
to eat
things,
it. Yeah,
like-
it's weird. Weird stuff going
that
on.
don't really happen too much around.
That's probably
my
why.
way,
I
you
would
know.
probably why I wouldn't. I don't know. Definitely, if I had children, I'd probably. That probably goes on more in private schools than
I
it
would
does
say
in-
probably.
Don't
Yeah.
do that to the children.
So they like doing it together? It's like
Yeah, it's like a
circle
big
jerk?
circle jerk. Yeah,
Oh, man, that's
I think it's just an urban legend
That's
though. It probably
odd.
doesn't really like.
I
No,
just,
this is. Let's be honest. It's happened.
oh, it probably has happened.
Yeah.
And Brittany's getting a paper towel.
Yeah,
out.
what
She's
the
getting-
hell's going
She's
on
getting
over
ready.
there?
Did someone already go on your front?
What's going on?
As you guys were talking about that, I just spilled the shit out of
On
my
your tits?
monster all over myself.
Because we're that hilarious.
I just
Because
couldn't
everyone's
contain
just
myself.
killing it tonight.
I just monstered.
Brittany, can I have a sip?
No.
It'll just make you pee.
No, you
You're not wrong, but I mean,
Anybody got a needle? You can just mainline it real quick.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
not opposed to
Take it to
that.
the head. No. You said it was too late for you to be drinking energy.
Just
No, I can't.
It's sugar free.
I can't return you to your
But,
dad
Mom.
Yeah.
having been up all night.
Hey, man.
It's after 9. You can't have any energy drinks.
this house is
after
a
9.
fucking prison.
Fucking hate you, Mom.
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you.
So, Kyle, I'm
Yep.
told you're a Marine. Yeah, like
They stormed Normandy.
like hoorah, like Marine.
Yeah, I eat crayons.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Universal
That's
Soldier Marine.
Oh wait, hold on a second. What's that? Oh no, I'm sorry, Marine biologist.
Oh. So you
Yeah.
shoot dolphins and shit.
Yeah. Do you really shoot dolphins? Like, what does a marine biologist do? Like, when I think marine biologist, I think like a guy that gets in a boat and like goes out a couple miles
Tags fish.
and like tags fish and like
Measures
takes
them
water
on.
samples and like probably takes a nap while he's out there and might jerk off if he's alone. Or do a Limp Bizkit party if he's with like a group of guys on like a houseboat.
Yeah, on a
or
long
something.
journey,
What do you
like
think we
for
do
like a
with the
3-month
fish?
trip.
You know, just
I mean, just the other day I asked Dusty. I said,
Slimy?
Dusty, have you ever stuck your dick in a fish's mouth?
No.
And he said no.
Not a koi fish.
No.
Yeah.
Not a koi fish, but you have other fish.
Other fish.
Yeah.
Koi.
Yeah.
What
out.
I love fish sticks.
Like
I
catfish.
know what teeth all these fish have. My dick ain't going anywhere.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know, really. But how accurate is my description of a marine biologist?
It's pretty accurate. So I'd like
Okay,
to
yeah,
thank- all right.
Yeah,
so-
we just want to need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I've already been educated on it.
No, it's. I mean, shit. There's a billion things you could do. You could go into the private sector. You can go into the public sector. You can go nonprofit. You can teach. Really, it's kind of whatever you want to do, or more specifically, right now, wherever there's jobs. Because let's be honest, there's not a lot of jobs out here. That's why I'm back here.
I would just like to say, Rob Morgan on our Facebook page says marine biologists are awesome.
Thank you, Rob.
And then
He wants your number, by the way.
our good friend
Send nudes.
Jen, the food scientist, says, "Watch out, Kyle. They'll twist everything a scientist has to say.
Ah, food porn
We were
science.
Fake
Everything a
news.
scientist
See
says."
that?
Earth is flat.
Well, I will.
That's why she hasn't been back.
I will chime in here. You
Poor
know,
Jen.
you know when like a little kid is like it hits like first, second grade, and the teachers like one of the like report card things that they send home is like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Like Kyle was always the kid who was like, "I'm going to be a marine biologist," and we're like, "Sure you are, bud." And
Hey,
lo
look
and
who's laughing now.
Yeah.
I actually
Childhood
brought in a
dreams come
fish,
true.
a live fish, in 7th grade and tagged it in front of the class.
Like tag teamed it, like with your homies.
Yeah,
They played cracker with it.
Yeah,
Get it.
limp fish kit.
Yeah,
Puns. Puns are the highest form of comedy. It's a well-known fact.
Puns are great, man.
But no.
Are you
yeah.
talking to yourself over there,
Yeah.
Brittany?
yeah, she
Sorry.
does it. It's fucking weird.
I was like, is she
You about to
talking,
live
or-
with her.
I know, dude. Like,
I got this theory that all women talk to themselves out loud and shit.
I mean,
They-
everyone talks.
No, not as much. Like, just pay attention. Like, at least from what I observed,
Yeah.
like at work over the years and family members.
You like
women
you standing at
always-
work
Are
like shit,
they-
like
You
staring at
thinking out
chicks
loud. I'd be
like.
like, who you talking to? They're like, oh, I was, thinking.
Are they
Okay.
more
Just
talking to
think it then,
themselves
you
or
know?
just
Just
like
think it inside.
mumbling shit under their breath? Because my wife is constantly like
yeah,
mumbling
it's more
shit.
of a mumble.
No, it's a
not
mumble thing, but it's
full-on
just-
talking.
it's
not
just-
a conversation.
It's just like their thoughts. They just.
Oh, okay.
I just be wondering, like, why don't you just think it?
Should I be worried that
It's
her-
always
what
weird
she's
shit,
saying
too,
is
like-
directed
like-
towards
like-
me, or?
Yeah, I mean,
it's always weird shit too when they're like talking out loud.
do
It's
you
always
ever
like, I
argue
want
with yourself?
ramen noodles, or
Yeah.
I want to fuck the mailman.
Like, I
It's
should've ate that
fucking,
fucking taco.
it's weird.
that escalated.
Hey, I have a male woman.
Male person.
No, she's definitely a woman.
a male
Yeah.
woman.
But you just said she
Yeah.
was man.
Instead of a male man,
Oh.
she's a male woman.
I didn't know if you were talking like the new
Did you ask her her
thing.
pronouns?
Did I ask her what?
Did you ask her her pronouns? Do you know for sure?
No, no. She's got titties.
It's the mail industry. Like, I always like thought the U.S. Postal Service was like going out of
I was reading
That way,
something
man,
the other day,
Amazon
like,
business,
is
and now it's
killing it.
not. Now
Amazon
it's,
and
now-
eBay brought them
yeah.
back.
It's like
Yeah.
one of the best stock to buy, according to
Oh, right
some
now?
shit I was reading yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was surprised.
People got to mail shit, man. You know.
Yeah, Amazon's definitely helped them a lot.
Well, Amazon's got their
Well,
like
still,
private
but pe-
drivers
yeah.
now. That's
Yeah.
because the post office can't handle
Can't
it.
handle it
The
all.
post office is so
Yeah, they're
flooded
like, people
with
are
shit.
buying too much shit. Like, I don't
Yeah.
have time to.
Until
Yeah.
the drones come out.
I get it.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate mail so much. Like,
Are
Yeah,
you
she doesn't
feminist?
open her
I
mail.
don't
Are you-
open mail.
Oh, I thought you were saying like you hate men.
So you guess you never fucking watched Blue's Clues then, huh?
No.
Mail's here,
I
mail's
was
here.
like, that is not the highlight of my day.
Where's your fucking AOL You Got Mail fucking sound
Yeah, that'd be
clip?
perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
You've got mail.
Yeah.
Tell me how to do my job.
It looked like was that being played off a record?
That's what it
Sounded
did.
like
It
they were
sounded
playing
like.
playing off a.
You've got mail.
Drop the needle.
Yeah, it's like
Super old.
that's how we play the sound search, like actually with like.
That's
vinyl.
just how old the AOL sounds.
It's like WKRP
I
style.
say, Brittany, you were alive when they had like records, right?
They still have records.
I mean, when they were actually used records.
Vinyl records.
It was more cassettes were
How
like
old are
the
you?
thing. I was 26.
Oh, I mean, you like the same
25?
age and shit.
You like the same age?
Just
Oh, shit, she's like
you didn't.
34.
Wasn't your birthday just?
So are we.
Monday? What?
yeah, it was. I actually tended to forget about my 26th birthday because I just lost health insurance. So, fuck it.
Hey man, your insurance.
Hey,
your other insurance
how about
goes
that
down
Donald
besides
Trump,
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
Look at
Doing
it like this, at
Wonderful,
20
wonderful things
26
for
and everything.
everybody.
That's always been like that though.
Yeah. Well, no.
Well.
Obamacare
So if
made
you're-
it extend to
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
So if
Thanks,
you're
Obama.
listening to this, send me
Thanks,
Advil, antibiotics, and
You probably get fish antibiotics. You can still
Yeah.
take
Yeah,
that.
you
fish
can take.
marks.
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Or
real
fish
thing.
oil. That's supposed to be
Yeah.
good for you.
I mean, it's supposed to be. It's not antibiotics. It's just
Fish oil's good for like cholesterol and shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
supposed to be taking it, but I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
They have like the fishless odor one because if you
Fishless
take too
odor.
much,
Yeah.
you
Oh, the
start-
ones that
Oh,
don't
come
smell
off the
like yeah.
floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they smell like fish anyway. So
So back to this marine biologist stuff. Like, run us through a typical day. What do you do? Do you get up at the ass crack of dawn?
oh, I've had probably 4 different jobs.
Just
all
as a
in the field.
marine biologist?
Yeah, like I said, not a lot of. It's one of those things where if you want to get into the peer side of it, you got to have a master's or PhD.
Mm.
So I've been more on the eco tour side. So people drive around. I'll be the first mate and I'll narrate. Eco tours, talking about dolphins, talking about local wildlife, really anything anyone wants to know about. And then I also did some work with FWC in the red tide department. So got to study a lot about red tide. That was mostly lab work.
What
so.
is red tide, Kyle? Why don't
Shit that
you
kills fish.
Explain that to us.
I was about to say, how much
lay
time do you got?
folks.
It's a bacteria, ain't it?
No, it's a dinoflagellate called Carenia brevis.
What that smell like?
Fucking terrible. I'm doing that right now. I'm
Kyle
serious.
just vomited in his mouth. Just remembering it.
Nothing makes me barf.
Listen, I've smelled a lot of bad shit in my day. I've smelled dead sea anemone. Probably the worst thing is stage 3 decomposition sea turtle,
Ew.
which,
I
but
don't want to hear about dead sea turtles.
How do they go in the stages?
well,
Yeah, how do you rate the stage
Yeah.
of decomp? Like, is it the mushiness?
It's like hot or
you just
not,
poke it with a
like-
stick?
basically, like if it's if it's like if it just died, it's stage 1. If it's been dead for maybe 12 to 48 hours,
Yeah.
stage 2. Stage 3 is where you start seeing open lesions, so
Gotcha.
to speak, or
Hole's a
you have
hole.
putrefaction.
So
Gash.
answer this: have you like shanked a stingray for Steve Irwin yet, or what? No, you haven't done that yet.
Dude,
Why not, man?
because they are adorable. Okay, you know what?
Have you stuck a spear in Bindi Irwin?
Oh yeah.
She's not old enough,
That's-
so I'm not.
I
gonna-
think she's of age.
Yeah.
Grown
Yeah,
now.
she's of age, yeah.
Take a seat.
In
Jerry.
Australia.
Take a seat right there.
Jerry knows.
Yeah. Take a seat right here.
Would you have a seat there, Brad?
Yeah, right.
Countdown.
Yeah, we need some Hanson.
Oh
I mean,
man.
obviously,
We need
obviously,
Hanson.
Page
you're
1.
like the younger.
Page 1, Britt.
Oh.
It's like the 4th one over, I think.
Groupers.
You have a seat
stink.
right over here for me.
There we go.
Only 5
Yeah,
minutes
yeah,
late,
it's-
but
I mean, he's got the hat on backwards.
Took
only
all
thing-
the dead air to get there, but
He just needs to show up with a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice and a pack of condoms. Like, oh, where's the kid?
Oh shit.
What we need to do, we need to film like our own little Chris Hansen skit
we should.
Yeah.
and do that. Brad, I think you'd make a really good like
Perv.
pedophile. Yeah.
Brad's not
No.
touching me.
No offense. No.
Yeah.
What? Come on.
He's not allowed to touch
Bullshit.
the decoy. Yeah.
He's a
We'll have-
natural.
We'll have
He's a natural.
I'll shave him
My
every
God,
day.
he's got it.
we'll have Dusty shave up,
I wear my best Oshkosh Bigosh clothing.
you like,
and we'll have him play a
The Dusty
14-year-old
the
girl.
Dusty shave up.
Yeah.
Like,
Go
that
to
sounds so.
Goodwill. We'll get you some ashless chaps,
Yeah.
and it'll be great.
There we go.
he would be probably wearing
Speaking of
assless
inappropriate things, John Cena's boners
Oh
in the
yeah.
ring.
See,
Yeah.
that's the thing about John Cena is like I guess he gets boners like awkward moments. So it'd be really awkward
We've noticed it
if he got a boner
several times.
while he's doing.
Well, I wonder,
that, not
like,
to
why
have
would
a-
you come
be
out
a
and
fifth grade show?
How not to be a
Yeah,
fifth
yeah,
grader?
yeah.
Why did
He's
like,
running around in Mandex, so if his
An
boner
act-
can show through the Mandex, then you know,
That's true,
you know,
'cause it
I'm
is-
impressed.
it is-
No, he wears jorts.
A
so
boner
it
is
shows-
uncomfortable
What do you think
in
he wears
jorts.
underneath it?
A boner in
know.
jorts is uncomfortable.
A boner in
Yeah.
anything tight
Yeah, is
is
uncomfortable.
kind of
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
It's got to be pretty big though if his rod's stuffing like through those like coming
Yeah.
through the jorts
Also,
though.
though,
Denim's a heavy
okay.
material.
Denim creates that,
He does cock
that
ups,
natural
man.
pouch where it looks like it might be a boner.
No, there's. I know
It's
what
the
you're
zipper
talking about,
that
there's a
does it.
difference.
The
Yeah.
zipper
the
part is
zipper.
pretty thick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Well,
he
why-
got a
have
zipper
dick,
boner.
okay, just go home.
He says a
Why come
boner.
out and like admit it?
He really
He
said
needs
that?
some
Yeah, he
press.
came out and said he got boners.
Was
a
that a
couple times,
legit
so-
article,
Yeah,
though?
it was a legit
It
article.
was L.A. Bible though, wasn't it? That did it? Was that it?
It was Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
their newest. It was in their June newsletter.
Yeah.
It was in the newsletter they hand you a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
With a massive
Other-
erection.
I thought you said the Jew
No,
newsletter.
I said it's the-
I was like,
I did.
Really
I heard that.
confused.
I heard that too.
Shit.
yeah. I thought he said Jew newsletter. I was like, damn, they put out like a special one just for Jewish people?
Yeah, man.
Like, man, they're considerate at least.
Hey, you know,
Class.
they
They
mention
ain't,
that.
they ain't handing shit out, man. They're saving their money.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
The
that's
Jews.
Torah.
But who do you think gave John Cena like erections?
It was
in the ring,
Undertaker,
like,
man, when he got
Undertaker,
tombstone.
dude, yeah.
That's not even that sexy of a wrestler.
No, but he was so hard dicked over Undertaker for like
That was-
ever.
That was
Literal
WrestleMania.
hard dick.
Yeah.
It was
That was
The
a respect
Undertaker.
boner, probably.
Yeah.
Like I just
Yeah.
respect him
Boner.
so much
Yeah.
on like a.
He was standing at
He
attention.
got tomb bonered, man. for
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm more convinced that he was taking something. Some
Yeah,
sort
Yeah,
of
I can see
enhancement,
that.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's, if
Some
it's
blood
steroids,
flow
doesn't it like
shit.
kill your boner?
Well, you don't
Kills
have
your
all
balls.
steroids aren't created equal anymore.
No,
Yeah.
they're all
So
different.
like scientifically designed to do so much. He probably took like I don't know. He probably took Viagra and shit
Yeah,
to make the
he
blood
took-
flow.
Maybe-
You know?
Yeah, make
Yeah,
it
he
look
took-
more
hype.
better.
He
Yeah.
took Viagra to get all the blood to his dick.
Yeah, because he
so
has
his,
the
like,
he had to fuck a
muscles
Bella
look
after
bigger.
that match.
Yeah.
Like,
He wanted to look
That's
Well, no,
vascular.
I don't know.
You
That's
want
what-
you want
maybe
blood
so.
in your muscles
Yeah.
to like make them look
I'm
all
thinking of
ripped and
bodybuilding.
jacked.
Bodybuilding, like they dehydrate themselves and like,
You look shredded.
yeah.
Man.
What's that when
Yeah,
they?
but they're not
uh,
taking blood out.
What do they call it when you low dose? When they take
Microdosing?
Low T.
microdosing. Yeah, he probably was microdosing some shit.
Microdosing
Yeah.
Viagra.
That's like a
Could've
new thing
been.
that girls are taking, like low dose
Mm.
of testosterone because it helps you lose weight faster and it like
Y'all
Or he
aggressive.
could
You got some hairy
thins
nipples.
out your
You
face.
could just work
Ma-
out.
Maybe that whole time he
Yeah.
was saluting, he was actually saluting
His cock.
his pole,
was a
pull down
Yeah.
his flag,
Could
pull
have
down
been.
there.
He might have been.
was a
He always
secret
do that. He'd be
message
like,
to himself.
you know,
Yeah.
do one of those.
John Cena with
Yeah.
hair is creepy.
It
is
is a
very
little.
creepy.
I don't like it either.
John
Child
Cena
molester.
creepy. Period. Like,
Yeah,
he don't
yeah,
look right.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what if he's the decoy and then John Cena?
Cena,
just
yeah,
comes
John
in
Cena's
Yeah.
the predator.
John Cena.
We can't even stop him. We're just like, all right, he's yours. We'll shut the door.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't see
Yeah,
me.
he's like, "What's up, Chris Hansen?"
Yeah, can't
Yeah.
see me.
Y'all see the John Cena? Or hear the John Cena prank call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
We
best
talked-
prank call.
That
We
is
ever.
so
talked about-
good.
did we talk about that?
I think we talked about that not while the show was like
Yeah.
on the
That's
air.
the best one.
Allegedly,
ever.
it's fake.
It's fake.
It is.
Yeah.
Ah.
Either way, I don't give a
That
shit.
bitch was
funny,
going
though.
off.
It's
It
so
was
funny.
funny.
It's too funny. They kept calling back over.
Speaking of prank phone calls, I think the Jerky Boys are coming out with a new album this year.
No, just one of them. They hate each other. It's just the
Oh,
one,
just-
one of
just
them.
the
It's-
one,
yeah,
yeah.
Johnny, the one that does like all
This is
the
the jerky boy.
The
yeah.
Italian guys.
Yeah, the Italian guys. and
Frank
stuff.
Rizzo.
Yeah, those
Frank
guys.
Rizzo.
Those guys fucking
Open
hate
your
each
fucking
other.
ears, jackass. Yeah. Love
Why
that.
do they hate each other?
Yeah,
Just beef.
there's beef. even
They're
in the
literal
prank-
beef. They're
even in
jerky
the-
boys.
Even in the prank phone, even in the prank phone call world, there is.
I wanted to call him, motherfucker. You know?
You stole my line.
You fucking ruined it. I wanted to prank call that motherfucker.
You gave me that number and it was fucking busy, and I got one less track on the CD. God damn it!
Yeah.
I love prank phone calls, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need to do like a whole batch of prank phone calls.
we should.
That
oh,
used to
I'm,
be a thing.
I'm terrible at.
I'm great at them.
I fucking
It's hard
love
to
'em.
prank call like cell phones. So we only have.
Yeah.
well, you still
can
like
only
you
do
know.
businesses.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
do
still
real
that's
people
fun though.
anymore.
I do always
always-
do Craigslist ads. Those always work the best because they're trying to sell shit.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
guys ever gotten the Indian scammers call you?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they ask, what I'd like to do is just try to keep them.
Keep them occupied.
Yeah, keep them occupied for as long as possible, and you just act like a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
They'll walk you through every step, and like they'll break
Your
break it
computer
down.
has a virus?
yeah.
Yeah.
You heard about that app, Robo Killer?
Yeah.
They keep
Yeah.
showing a commercial about that. It's kind of.
I wonder if that actually
Similar.
works.
Yeah, you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, see,
It's
that's
a couple dollars, like $4 a month.
a month.
I'm at the
Yeah.
point now where I don't care. I
It's
want
damn
them
near
to call
worth
me
it.
because I get bored so easy.
The thing is
during
about
the day.
answering
my
it, man,
friend-
the more fucking
my-
they'll give away your number. And
My
shit.
comedy buddy Jim Florentine actually has like 4 or 5 CDs worth of material of this thing that he does called terrorizing telemarketers, and
Yeah.
like every CD is just like tracks of him, like a telemarketer
I need to
calling,
do that.
and him just like fucking with them.
Yeah.
And like, have you ever worked a job as like a telemarketer?
No.
Like the rule is like you can't hang up on somebody if they're like a potential
Customer,
sale, like no
yeah.
matter what they're
Don't they
fucking
get paid
saying.
per hour, so they're just like, all right, let's run.
Sometimes it's per call. I mean, if they're really marketing, like they do have to actually sell things. But
I worked for a scam like company once
what?
that was
Doing what?
Like a pyramid
Amps
scheme.
got
yeah,
it.
like well, it was like calling and ripping off old people. You would call, like
Oh,
I didn't
man.
notice it till like I got let go like
You got fired
I
from
got
a scam.
yeah I got fired a week after working there, which I'm glad I did because I think they were like on the news after like. But yeah, we would call and sell these charity tickets for the firefighters. It was an oldies concert with like all these oldies bands, and then I kind of noticed I was like, why are we only seem to be calling like old people?
This
Like
is
I never
wrong.
not talk to somebody that's not like over
Try-
the age of 75.
Trying to sell old people sod that live
Yeah.
in like a condo or
Yeah.
something.
So there wasn't a concert?
No, the concert didn't exist. Yeah. And
What was the
yeah.
concert?
Oh my god.
It was what's that?
Like the Eagles?
No, it was like oldies. Like one of the bands was the original people that did the "Lion Sleeps Tonight" song, and that
No
was always be
shit.
like they'd want you to like pitch that one because like, the old people love that one, and when you
Yeah.
bring that's the one that fucking sells them into buying a ticket. Like,
When was
oh,
this?
I love the Lion Sleeps. I don't know, probably like 1999, 2000, maybe 2001.
Y2K, they're just trying to make enough.
Yeah,
money.
just
Yeah.
trying to rip everybody off.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die anyway.
Back when
do have
Napster was big.
I do have a great scam idea, and I think it can actually work. So you know how they went on GoFundMe and they raised like, I don't know, it was like $50 million for the wall.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So why don't
Yeah.
why don't we make something like that?
Shit is ridiculous.
And just in description have a really long something, and at the very end just say, JK, this money is all going to us. Do you really think people are going to read it? And you
You know,
just,
I actually
go.
thought about doing that. Like,
Yeah.
do like a whole video. And then, like, get them all hyped up in the beginning and just be like, if you're very serious about helping out this cause, blah, 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 go do it right now. Click off this video. Go, 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 go. And then just, like, kind of have it fade out and have it fade back in and be like, now, if you were smart and you kept watching this fucking video, just know that we're ripping everybody who sends
yeah,
us money
we're
off.
going to keep this money.
Yeah.
So if you donate $5, only we'll know that you stayed and watched and you donating because you know fuck them, and you can make money from both people. Some
Nah.
people
You
donate
start
you
your
because they like,
pyramid
oh
scheme.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, man. We should totally do that.
Why not? It's
That
not
could work.
illegal.
Yeah.
As long as you tell people
Just
in
pay
the
all my student
description
loans.
somewhere what it's for, they
Yeah.
can't sue you and shit.
Exactly.
But some people
It
do
was
get sued for
disclosed.
misrepresenting
Yeah.
Yeah.
the GoFundMe shit.
So that was not my fault you don't read the terms and conditions.
Yeah. Does anybody ever fully read the terms and conditions of anything?
I had to
I
today
tried.
for a contract
Yeah.
because this vendor was giving me a hard time about like transferring.
Hard time, huh?
Yeah, real hard time, and was giving me a super hard time about transferring this contract. And I was like, I'm gonna read because it didn't say anywhere on the actual sheet, but then it said click here to read like the actual terms. And I'm like, well, I need.
Sent
to
you some
see.
bullshit website in India, didn't it?
No, it was like it was like an actual like terms sheet, but it was like 15 pages long, and so I found it like what I was looking for, and because they were giving me the runaround about something, and I was like, and actually, we would like to invoke Article 16 of the terms and conditions, and I'm pretty sure they were like, we don't even know what that is, so
I wouldn't.
yeah, so I had to read a whole one today.
I read the whole thing when we signed that lease on that apartment.
Yeah.
Everything.
Did you really?
You gotta have
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Glad.
They'll
I-
get you.
Somebody's gotta be the adult.
It has to be the man. I think that's where
Yeah.
you're wrong.
The old man.
It's ma'am.
Yeah, you. Can,
Sir.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
that was kind of sore subjecty, wasn't it?
I'll hear about that later.
Yeah.
I was looking for actually a sound effect to make fun of myself, but I couldn't find it.
Oh.
He could be like, hey, check this out. Like, no, I don't read.
Yeah.
That's what men do.
There could be little jabs all the way home. Like, hey,
Why
babe,
didn't you see that? Well, I'm not a man and all.
I missed that exit. Well, fuck, you were supposed to read it.
I have to ride home with them. I'm not.
It'll be real fun. Yeah.
But yeah.
Never let you guys start voting. That's where it all went wrong.
Oh, wait, shit.
You just had to eat the fucking apple. and
By the way,
screw
Dump
it
Trump
over
4,
for everyone.
Saturday, July 6th
Hey,
at Southgate House.
if women never learned how to read, then voting wouldn't matter because they couldn't read. the
Whatever,
ballot,
she's got me
you
by
know?
the balls. Let's not even try to fucking sit here and act like she doesn't fucking run the fucking shit. Like,
Hence my unconcerned face.
yeah. How about that
She
Cuba
knows
Gooding?
what's up.
How about that Cuba Gooding? No.
Oh my god.
As I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, I did hear about that. He
just
what,
groped
Ken,
something.
Yeah.
he groped a woman,
Groped a
right?
woman.
Grab
and
by the
here-
pussy, huh?
Yeah,
Is
here's
that the new trend to preemptively me too yourself? Like.
why.
just
Is that
come
what he
out there?
did?
Yeah, like he like basically.
Well, he turned himself
Yeah,
in
that's
because
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
going to be arrested.
But
But
he turned like I mean.
Yeah, but if he gets ahead of it, he
Yeah.
controls the
you,
damage.
you control the
Yeah,
damage.
a little damage control. Yeah.
I don't
funny thing
consider that
is,
Me Too in
he
the
was
show,
he was
but-
filming a movie in Louisville like a year or two ago and was like.
Were you down there?
No,
Was,
but
was
I
he all
heard-
handsy on
He
you?
was he was at a bar and like being handsy, and he went up to somebody that like I know
Yeah.
and was straight up like, I guess he gets really drunk
I was
too.
gonna
Yeah,
say
he's got a really
Don't-
bad alcohol problem, and he
don't
just
we
like
all?
straight up was like going up to girls at the bar and being like, "You should go into the bathroom with me. Let me finger you, basically." Like
Finger her
and they'd be like,
butthole,
no,
or-
and be like, I'm like pretty much like I'm Cuba Gooding Jr. Like really?
Who
Like,
wouldn't want to be
like,
fingered by Cuba Gooding Jr.? I'd let him finger my butthole.
Oh my god.
If he came up to me and was like, "Cuba Gooding Jr. wants to finger your butthole," I'd be
Really?
like,
That's like the
I'd
guy
like-
from Snow Dogs. I don't think that'd be the guy
it's
that
like
like
radio.
like-
"Show me the money."
Yeah, radio. That's the only thing I can think of, man. Like, oh, my radio.
Well, you also have to
I
be
want
clear
both.
on which finger, because like the thumb and the pinky, those are gonna be two.
Doesn't matter.
I bet Cuba Gooding Jr.'s got fat fingers too, or
Yeah.
really
Little
long ones.
sausagey.
I
Yeah.
bet they're really long and
He played
ringy.
football. Stubbed his
He won't take the
fingers a
ring
couple
off.
times.
He thinks it's funny. Like
I don't know.
They're like all broken, so
Yeah,
it's like ribbed.
it's all
for
like
your
it's all
pleasure.
jagged.
Now,
I saw him on some Instagram stories of other famous people, like at the club, like totally
just annihilated.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he gets super drunk. Like he was
That's how
saying.
Tracy Morgan used to be.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he got another car accident.
he was a
Did he
nut.
really?
Just
I
drove
was
his car
with
off the
him
lot, man.
With him and his
Damn.
entourage, and he was annihilated at Covington Cock and Bull. The Cock and Bull, and fucking taking his shirt off, swinging it around,
Like a
making out with
helicopter?
random girls.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
like
Well, shit, he got like 90 million from Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart
Yeah.
gave him a bunch of money. Yeah, he got that Walmart money.
So going back to this whole,
He got them Walmart bucks.
yeah, he's got that to treasure aisle cash.
He got Walmart bucks.
You spending any of that this week?
no, I didn't go this week. I'm not gonna. I might go Sunday because it's Father's Day and I get to do whatever the fuck I want that day. So I might go up on Sunday, but I don't know yet.
What the fuck's she gonna do? She can't stop you. You're home.
Yeah, she's gone. For
You,
fucking 2 weeks.
know what? Officially, if
Yeah.
you're a father on Father's Day,
You can do
nobody
whatever the
can
fuck you
stop you from doing anything.
Yeah,
It's like the purge. Yeah, it's like the purge.
Purge for dads.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Purge
Yeah.
for procreators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just all go. They steal jean shorts,
Yeah.
white New Balance
Yeah,
shoes.
Yeah.
They're right.
Grill shit.
Crank you two.
Yeah.
They're riding lawnmowers right down I-74.
Drinking some
Yeah.
crispy boys.
So, but back to the debate here. Like depending on which finger, thumb or pinky.
fuck.
All right.
I
Oh, that's what we're
gotta
flipping
gotta
back
go
to
to an
now.
expert on this. Brittany, do you prefer a fat finger?
I'm offended. I
or a
was the one
long
that was
finger?
asked.
Yeah, that's more Brad's territory.
So Brad, you prefer a fat finger?
No.
Or a skinny-
I'm
or a long
fat
skinny
end.
Yeah, like some alien fingers.
I'm just like thinking of the only person that's ever
The Dalai
fingered my
Lama?
butt was a doctor.
I've had a finger in my ass.
You're at
Once.
that age?
I'm just like like risk. I have like a lot of like stomach issues and shit,
I
so they
get
always
that.
want to like check
Yeah.
things to make sure
His
that
butthole
Is that the
Check.
excuse you're using?
His butthole's well documented.
yeah, on the internet everywhere.
Been scoped and stuff.
Yeah,
Butthole the
scoped and
size of a
scoped.
fork.
And, that should be a porn. Scoped and
Scoped and
stuff.
stuff.
It's from our Scoped and Stuff series.
When you fart, does it make a sound? Just
Does it just kind of poof?
Yeah.
What was it?
Like dust and shit comes out.
Thanks.
You get lost in there. Like,
Yeah.
Where am I?
You have the Pamela Anderson of assholes.
Oh,
Backdoor Braddy.
It's disgusting.
sugar gets lost in there sometimes.
I hope your mom's listening tonight.
I did. We picked up Chipotle and I ordered it online and I wrote Braddy Butt on his meal and they actually printed it out and stuck it on his burrito. It says burrito.
Yeah, so
Braddy
Chipotle
butt?
will
Braddy
print,
butt.
print anything.
It's like Starbucks and shit.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that
Except
and
they
have
spell
Yeah.
it wrong.
One
print
time,
off some really
so
fucked up shit.
I have my other friend, one time, we were getting Chipotle, and I just said Jess Hole because her name was Jess. And
Yeah.
so then
Jizz hole.
So then she just became Jess Hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Jazzle.
funny.
Cum bucket.
Yeah, I was like wondering like what they won't print. Like we won't print that on there. We won't do that.
Cum
we're not
sluts.
Yeah, we're not gonna put that.
Cum dumpster.
Anal
Thunder
leakage.
Anal leakage is is a real thing.
Do you remember those chips, the Pringles, that would cause anal?
No, it was
Anal
the
leakage,
yeah.
yeah.
What was the
Olestra?
Olestra?
Yeah, I remember
Olestra
those.
chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be super healthy for you and shit.
If
Well,
you
it was
if you
just-
eat too many Halls fucking
Cough drops?
cough drops, they'll give you anal leakage.
Really?
Yeah.
My grandpa
That explains a
always
lot in
ate
the wintertime.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
I ate 2 Fiber One brownies in one day, and that's not something you want to do.
Oh,
You
you'll shit
shitting
out.
brick for a
yeah,
while,
dude,
weren't
you're
you?
like sick shit,
Yeah.
like fucking cramping and just like fuck.
Imagine being in a
No
nursing
joke,
home,
man.
like had to like.
Cause I was fucking baked, and I was like, oh,
I'm
man.
hungry.
Yeah, I want something sweet. Oh, the only thing I got here are those chocolate chip Fiber One brownies. Did I have one this morning? I can't remember.
They're fucking
eight,
good,
yeah.
though, man. They're fucking
They are good.
Yeah.
I had 4 packs of Metamucil after
Yeah.
Skyline, and
Oh my god, did you blow up your whole house? Like,
yeah, dude, R.I.P. Mark's condo.
Has it been like a long time since you had Skyline?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but you know
That's some shit you gotta get used to, man.
well, the thing is, you remember those videos of underwater islands forming with the volcano?
Oh,
and it
yeah.
just slowly
Yeah.
ramps up. Like, it was basically like that. I looked down, I'm like, oh shit, it's a new Hawaiian island.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Jerry used to poop like that all the time. He'd be like, dude, come check this out. And I'm like, all right, man.
Sometimes you're
The
proud
father
of them.
has to show his son.
I know,
like,
right?
you know,
Yeah.
it's just-
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh.
The hell is
Shit, I'm
that?
about to
this
blow
is
up.
supposed to be a toilet flushing sound effect, but
Countdown.
Yeah.
allegedly not.
Wait,
It-
I was waiting for
it
some
is.
shit to happen.
It's just
Literally.
delayed.
It's an
Yeah,
explosion.
literally shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, what
Count
kind
down
of
the flush.
futuristic Fifth Element toilet
I
is?
don't know.
Brittany, you had one fucking
The
job.
sea, the
Yeah,
sea
but
she
it's
shells.
toilet.
Or the 3
Oh, yeah,
seashells.
Demolition Man. The three.
Did anybody ever figure out how you're supposed
No,
to use
how they're-
those?
yeah,
I think you just scrape.
that's one of the first R-rated
What?
movies I saw in the theater.
Look,
Really?
It's got Wesley
Man.
Snipes,
yeah,
right?
Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes.
Yeah.
Simon Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Simon
Sylvester
Phoenix. and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
They need
Oh,
to
yeah.
They need to remake that. It's about time.
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised they haven't remade
I'll
Demolition.
take it.
Who would play Wesley Snipes?
Of course, they're gonna put
Uh,
Michael B. Jordan in that shit.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That
Is he
would be
black
fun.
enough, though?
It don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that a main element of the?
Well, even Wesley
Of
Snipes
being
is pretty
super
dope.
Demolition Man. Who would play the Sly Stallone? Sly Stallone would just play the Sly.
No,
Yeah,
you'd have to get
probably.
He's like 100.
You'd have to get
He
like
can
Fucking
do it.
coming back as Rambo, being all badass again.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Talking about John Cena boners
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone boners.
for
Is
show.
He
That
showed
has
his
that-
dick in The
Is
Specialist.
that a respect boner?
I'd get a respect boner for Sly Stallone.
I would have a respectful boner. That's for sure.
Fear boner, maybe.
Yeah, that too.
Depending on the situation.
I'd probably get a boner for his brother Frank Stallone. To be honest.
Yeah, maybe.
He's still
This
hanging
just got
around.
really weird.
Yeah, he's trying. He's trying
It's
to
over.
remind everybody he
I
still
mean, it's
exists.
June. It's Pride Month, so I guess this
Yeah.
is the time to be.
We don't have enough
Yeah.
not superheroes. We don't have enough like action stars who could possibly like play Sylvester Stallone in that movie.
Like Jason Statham, I think would probably.
No one wants. He's
Yeah.
like box office kiss of death now. They're not gonna. They wouldn't use him.
What
It'd
about,
be
like,
somebody?
like
The
Vin
Rock?
Diesel.
The
Yeah,
Rock
Vin-
is
The
the
Rock,
same way.
John
Rock.
Cena.
Yeah, they put the Rock in there.
Yeah, I'd
The
rather
Rock
see
and
the
Michael
Rock.
B. Jordan.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
good.
too many muscles though.
But if they put the Rock in it, they're gonna put Kevin Hart in it. So it'd be Kevin Hart.
It's
and
Kevin
The Rock.
Hart.
Kevin
That's
Hart
the-
is Simon
that's the new
Rex.
twist.
Standing on
They
phone
turned it into
books.
like a buddy
I like
cop
Michael B.
movie.
Jordan. I think that's a good. I think that's a good.
That would be
That's a
good.
good pick. Yeah.
But
I like
the-
Michael B. Jordan. He's a
But
good
Sylvester
actor.
wasn't all like muscled out in that one.
No,
had
he's
his
just kinda-
arms was
yeah.
covered the whole time. The
Yeah.
Rock like, look, get my contract.
Gotta show
The
these
guns, you know,
yeah.
the guns got to be out at least 35% of
What
the
is
movie.
that guy? Milo Velarde, the guy. Milo. He played. He's in This Is Us on.
Oh, that guy.
That
Yeah.
guy. But he played Sly's son in one of the Rocky movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it
dude
was
from
the
Heroes.
Rocky Balboa
That
is what it
guy.
was.
Oh yeah, Rocky
He
Balboa.
could just
Yeah.
do like character acting and like they like age him.
He got
and
the
shit.
same
Yeah.
little lip twist
Yeah.
and everything.
He like talks
yeah.
out of the side of his mouth like.
Yeah.
He was the main dude in Heroes. That's what I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody thought Sly Stallone was like a big idiot too, and he wasn't. I think it's just because of that
Well, he talked
that
like
speech
he was
impediment.
Hey,
Yeah, that
hey,
speech
hey,
impediment.
you
That-
Mick,
he had that.
hey.
He has a. That's why I like him because he has a droopy eye like I do.
You don't have a droopy eye.
I got kind of a droopy eye.
You have a droopy eye, Brad? I never
I've
noticed.
got a little Henry Lee
Droopy
Lucas
brown
like
eye.
kind of droopy eye.
I don't want to hear about droopy eyes.
I don't really see it.
I have real droopy eyes, though.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him like having sex. Like,
He just keeps mumbling.
He's got a bunch of sex scenes in that Specialist movie with Sharon Stone. He gets fucked. He shows his dick in that movie.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, he did Playgirl and shit.
really?
Did
Yeah,
he do Playgirl?
my grandma had.
Oh yeah, he did a porno. He did a porno back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
where he
and
got the
then-
name the Italian Stallion.
Stallion. Yeah.
He had a magazine. My grandma had it. We fucking found it in her apartment one day. It was so funny,
And
man.
the little white pubic
We were
hairs
like-
in it.
We were like looking through her.
Mattress.
We were going,
Sylvester.
yeah, we were going through her shit. We're like,
love
what the
that
fuck is
droopy
this,
eye.
man?
Oh, I love
Wow.
that
I'll never
droopy
forget
eye.
that.
Was it like under her mattress? Where'd you find it? Just like
It was like in her
hanging out?
closet. She had like a bunch of
Oh.
books, like magazines and shit on top of it, and like.
Oh,
dug
so
it
she's
out.
trying to
was
hide
there.
it.
Yeah,
Do you ever, that's
so
like,
funny.
I've been thinking about that so much going through all my stuff for moving. I'm like,
What, all your
some of the
Sylvester
stuff I'm
Stallone
like,
porno?
okay, this is my chance to get rid of stuff I don't want people to find when I
Yeah.
die. Like, just okay, no one needs to like read my teenage journals. Like,
Oh god,
There's
you
gonna
burn
be,
that
you're
shit.
gonna find your teenage
Yes,
journals.
and your
Oh,
hamsters
oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, your hamsters.
yeah, I have a whole box. Of
Oh, I can't wait to read those.
I have a question. All right, you heard people say like, "Oh, you're so sly," right? You heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a thing before him, or did he make that?
You know what? I
A
want.
phrase.
That's a good.
Like Sly Stallone or
Like
just Sly
like
in general?
sly
You know
is like
what-
you're like a smooth.
yeah,
like,
sly like
like
a
I heard
yeah,
women say
sly
that
like a
about guys,
fox,
but I wonder did his name make that phrase a popular?
I think it was
I don't
also like
think
a
so.
double thing for him. Like I think it was used, and it's like, oh, he's smooth, and like so then he becomes sly. You know,
Right.
I think. It's
I don't
the-
think he's really all that smooth. Like I don't think he could. I don't.
I
just
bet
like
he's
to-
talked.
Yeah, like he.
Yeah.
He tried to be
they
smooth.
thought
He
was
talked like
smooth.
he
They
was.
thought
You
he
think
was smooth.
so?
Yeah, the black
Yeah.
leather and all that. They
Because
thought
he's
he
like-
was
he's
smooth.
like the
And he was
strong-
Italian, you know. They
He's
always
the
think
strong,
Italian
silent
people-
type. He he's not a man of many words.
He
when
was smooth
talks,
as shit and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah.
Like that. I actually saw that in the theater.
Did you really?
There's movies that I feel like. Do you ever feel like go back? This kind of ties into Father's Day.
Rico he disagrees, man.
Rico's gonna die on Father's
Motherfucker
Day.
ain't sly.
He might.
He ain't sly. He ain't nothing.
He ain't named Rico.
Yeah,
Don't
get
swap
in
it.
there,
Ain't
Rico,
smile.
you son of a bitch. Mickey loves you.
Would you rather be sly or suave?
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I was
Bruce.
gonna say, is that
He's
Rico
the new
or
Bruce.
Yeah.
Burgess
Hey,
Meredith.
this is a bad comparison, but y'all ever see What's Love Got to Do with It?
Yeah,
Tina
the
Turner
Tina.
movie?
Yeah, eat the cake,
Like,
Tina.
When he was like raping her
Yeah.
in the studio,
Yeah.
that's how he was sounding when he was.
Yeah.
running. It's so fucked up.
That sound?
Yeah. Eat the cake, Tina.
He was like, damn it, that's bad flashbacks, man.
Cause she wouldn't hit the note right, you know. He made everybody leave the studio and shit. Like,
Beat
Did
the
he raped her?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, right against the cons, like the con. Yeah.
He recorded it?
It's probably on some kind of box set that's out there. Get you to
Is that like a true story?
Get you to buy the Ike and
Yeah.
Tina
Really?
remaster
It's
greatest
a,
hits.
It's
Yeah.
a skit in between songs.
Yeah, it's like one of those interludes. Like,
they didn't even know what it was back then until the
Yeah.
movie came out. Like, oh, I get it.
yeah.
Like,
That
man,
was my
wait,
favorite song.
listen
I
to
feel so
that.
guilty.
Listen to this fucking beat, man. It is sick.
She hit the note just right.
Man, let's remix that.
Nut bush, shit, baby.
Yeah, none limits. River deep, mountain high.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
I told
There
you,
it is,
see?
man.
He becoming, yeah.
Brad he got some
Karaoke
pipes on
He
it.
always
Good
has to
job
do
in
the.
city. Walking for the man every night and day.
We need to do like a for real.
Mississippi Queen? Oh, that was.
No?
We need to go do karaoke one.
Oh.
You gonna
Yeah.
kill
My
it.
problem with karaoke, sometimes I get so fucking drunk by like
Yeah.
I just like walk up and cancel my
I've never
songs because I
seen
feel like I'm
him-
gonna
I've
throw
never
up on
seen him.
stage.
we were in Louisville, and he's like outside the bar just projectile vomiting, and he's like, "Go, cancel my song."
It's like his last request.
I'm like, we can do that when we get back in, man. Like, it'll
True
be.
I'm glad I'm not the
Yeah, I
only
know
one.
it's true. That's how. Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not the yellow one that pukes in public.
yeah.
It
I'm
was,
just really drunk.
yeah, it was funny. Like everybody who passed us was like, "Get it, boy. Like you're okay. You'll be all right. Just get it
Somebody
all
offered me
out."
water. That was nice.
I'd have took it and just held it. I wouldn't even drink it.
Give me a drink. I'll take a beer instead.
Yeah.
It was kind of perfect because it was raining, so like the downspout was like just gushing water. So
Oh,
it was,
there
like,
you
pushed
go.
right
Rinsing my
into. It was,
Vomit.
yeah.
my vomit away.
Convenient.
That's a
It's
very good
giant
idea.
toilet.
Are
It's
you the
like a
type of
life
drunk
hack.
that can like throw up and just bounce
He can
back?
Ralph and Rally.
Yeah, I'll Ralph and Rally.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't
Once I'm-
either.
Once I
Throw
puke,
up
I'm
is
done.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I gotta sleep for some hours.
Yeah.
I never puke the night of, which I think is the worst because then you like are sick the next day.
You puke the next day?
Oh yeah,
I've
that's
never.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I've
always
never.
night of,
yeah, night of,
Yeah.
and
No.
I've done
Ugh.
both. It's
Yeah.
brutal. Either way you go.
next day. I feel like next day would be
Man,
worse.
you gotta be close to like alcohol poisoning
Oh.
to be
Yeah.
puking
No.
the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't puked, but I
I-
got whipped until I passed out.
Wow.
Like
That's.
by
Were
a
you-
woman or like a
Happy
mom?
Father's Day, everybody.
Did you have like a leather mask on or something?
Did you want it?
No. So is that this?
He said, "Do you want it?"
Shut the fuck up! We're trying to do a show.
There's a club
Well,
down in
listen.
Tampa. It was a weird steampunk gothic club. 8 out of 10 would go again. But yeah, they had this giant wooden X that, you know, you stand in line, they just
X
tie
gon'
you
give it to you.
Yeah, go get.
to
Bet.
and, you know, just tie you up and,
You said you passed out.
yeah, well, they whipped me and then untied me and made it like
What kind of
5
weird
steps
club
to-
was this?
That was a great club.
I was gonna say that sounds like a good time.
Disney.
Yeah.
You were
Disneyland.
you were
It's a new
weak in
club
the
that they
knees?
opened.
Listen, all right, there's this guy down there. It's called the, it's either the governor or the senator. I don't know, but this is in Ybor. So if you guys get the chance to go to Ybor, I recommend it. Politician. But, so he's this middle-aged guy, runs around in a tutu, and
He's the one that whipped you?
No.
Oh.
He's the one that goes around Ybor and licks people's shoes.
I've heard about this guy.
Yeah, like the senator or like the.
This is in
governor.
Florida, right?
Yeah, in Ybor.
Yeah,
He licked my shoe.
The top or the
Who the-
bottom?
There was a-
Bottom.
This dude.
He was actually polite about it.
He goes, "This dude."
Brad might know who I'm talking about. You know Tom Dustin?
No.
He's a comedian from Florida, and he was telling, or I don't know if he's from Florida, but he was in Florida, and he came up here, and he did another show that I was working on with Jay Armstrong, and he talked about that guy.
Yeah.
And he likes to lick the bottom of people's shoes.
Yeah, he was at least polite about it. He asked
I would've
for
stepped in,
permission
like,
for
Does he
it.
Dog
pay?
shit.
Does he pay like after he
No,
does? Oh.
it's just like
just
a
he's
rite
supposed
of
to do.
passage.
At least buy me a drink or something.
Yeah.
A rite of
Dip
passage.
my shoes.
That
You do it for
shouldn't-
the gram.
That shouldn't be going on this day and age, man.
What, licking shoes?
Yeah, it's too much disease and C. diff and all types
Yeah.
of
C.
weird shit
diff.
going on.
He said C diff.
For real. Like, think about it like in the movies in the past. Remember, like, when they used to find the blood, they used to, like, you know, dab it in their mouth. This is blood. Like, fuck get AIDS and shit, man. Hepatitis and all types of shit. You can't do that anymore.
There's
Was
also
it-
that issue down
Was
there.
it called the castle?
Yeah, oh yeah, the castle.
Yeah.
Good for the gram. Good times.
So anyway, how exactly did you pass out? Like, I didn't hear that exact.
So
Just ramming too hard,
We
huh?
just whipped hard enough.
yeah, well, I was
my God.
fairly drunk. This was
Did you nut and then pass out?
I don't think so.
So
How
you're
are
not
you
sure.
not sure?
So it's
That,
possible.
that
Because
means
I
he
was
probably
drunk.
did, yeah.
Brittany,
Look,
okay?
I don't
Do you know
need
how
to
alcohol
Did you wake
works?
up like a condom in your
Okay.
ass?
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, just heroin.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
That was in the condom, right?
Well, it is
Yeah.
Florida.
Kyle, let me ask you.
True, that's some Florida shit.
a-
It is very
That's some
Florida.
bullshit.
it's Florida-esque.
As a Florida man,
Uh-huh.
if you ever went camping,
Mhm.
like let's say like we all just up and went camping right now,
Yeah.
and we went on like a little weekend trip, and we all just got fucking obliterated, hammered. And you at some point through the night, you make your way back to your tent and you pass the fuck out. You black out. You don't remember nothing. Next morning, you wake up, birds are chirping. You know, everybody's like, you know, the fire's rustling down. Everybody, like, you can hear chatter in the distance, whatever. But you roll over and you realize you got a condom sticking out of your ass crack, full of semen, and you pull that fucker out and it just, you know, pulls out and you sling it down. Do you ever tell anybody about that?
My captain told me this exact same joke, so it's not gonna work.
So,
They say
so you're
no,
saying
yeah,
you're not going to tell
no,
anybody,
listen,
Kyle?
this is how. It's
Damn it,
gonna go.
Kyle! See, you're not
No,
going to fucking
no.
tell anybody.
Fuck your dreams. Fuck your dreams. I have to go through this like 3 different times. Because you're going to say, no, there's want to go camping?
Yeah,
yeah, that's
exactly,
what you're going to say. Yeah. Sit down. I've been here before. I've been in Florida.
I love that joke. That's such a
Those
good
Bob Saget and shit still in the. See, they're in the chat again.
joke. Yeah, they're blowing it up. I don't give a shit.
Were they blowing up?
Comments
The chat.
equal like YouTube points. So just let them fucking talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep talking, man.
Yeah.
Let's get some YouTube points.
I don't even
YouTube
acknowledge
points?
them anymore.
You points? You point?
Yeah, get some YouTube. We should put our stuff on YouPorn too.
We
Just
could.
We've talked about it.
YouPorn
Yeah.
and PornTube.
from
Red
Make it
Pornhub.
be
They
like
had the 2012 women's national team. It was a bunch of Asian women getting spanked for an hour and a half. That was the caption.
That was like a porn Olympics thing?
Call that Monday.
No, it was the U.S. Women's soccer team when they absolutely destroyed Japan.
Oh.
The
Okay.
caption was.
They actually
He's
won,
like,
won
I got
the,
you, I
the
got
Women's
you.
World Cup.
Yeah,
didn't they?
13-0. Like that's just.
Wow.
So last time the women's were in like the World Cup like this,
Are
I
we
was,
talking about this?
Yeah.
No,
we're
no, I
going
don't want
there.
to talk about this.
Let her have her moment.
No, she's a woman. She doesn't get a moment.
Oh shit.
oh fuck.
Well,
She's my
too
cousin.
He's
bad.
like, let me clear this up.
Our whole family was in Florida, and his dad goes, okay, every time, we'll take a shot at the beginning of the game, a shot at halftime, and a shot at the end of the game, and then a shot each time they score a goal. And within 4 minutes, they scored 4 goals or something.
4 or 5 goals.
And so I get off the plane, it's midnight, and I get to the bar, and my entire family is just fall down drunk.
That's awesome.
Had been
And it wasn't even halftime yet?
It wasn't.
It
even
was
halftime
Fireball.
yet. It was Fireball.
Ugh.
They didn't even put. I got to the point where they didn't even put the spout on. They were just bringing out handles, setting it down because there
Yeah.
were 15 or 20 people
Yeah.
seated.
Wow.
So at this point, they just gave us this whole thing.
And my brother was supposed to come pick me up at the airport, and he's like, "I'm sorry, man. We're all hammered. So can you Uber?" And we're like, "Okay." And so we get there, and my brother's like, "I tried to stop them," and they were. And
I was the one that
yeah.
told them to water it down.
Yeah. These are everybody there is 50 and up.
So do you think the women, the U.S. women's soccer team are so good in the name of freedom, or is it just talent?
The new Flag Day was coming up.
What?
So in other countries,
Freedom
a
or
lot of
talent?
women don't have the freedom to go out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
practice
yeah.
as much,
Yeah.
So
Or
do you think they
it's-
winning because of
I think it's
freedom
both.
in the name of freedom or
Well,
actual skill?
Other
Probably-
countries
well, both.
It's probably
concentrate.
both.
I guess
Yeah.
You practice
gotta
more,
believe,
you get
yeah,
better
right.
skill, yeah.
Other countries concentrate their women athlete talent in other areas that are
Like
more
sandwich making.
They send them to concentration camps.
Yeah,
Track, run, bitch, run.
Did you ever see in Russia and China they started everybody there that's interested in a Olympic sport is training from 5
Like
or 6
gymnasts or
on.
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, and
True,
if you
yeah,
fail,
yeah.
your family go to Google. Google.
Yeah, I mean.
You go to Google.
Well,
Yeah,
your
go
whole
to
family,
Google.
your whole
Silicon
family's
Valley.
housed there, and if you fuck up as a 7-year-old, your family's out of a house.
Just vignettes, no problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's just
That
nuts.
sound real.
Milk, stick it.
Brett, did we have any celebrity deaths this week?
Yeah.
We just had one. didn't
Bushwick Bill.
we? Yeah. From
Rest in peace.
Ghetto
Are
Boys
we-
fame, yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
starting the
Yeah, they
news
said he
items?
died before he died.
Sure.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah, they
die,
did,
but he
didn't they?
did the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah, Leo. get
How'd he
ready
die?
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, really? How old was he?
Quick.
52, I think. 54.
Really? Dang, that's a shame.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to get Leo's attention.
He was super short,
to,
wasn't he?
to
Oh,
do
sorry.
the news
My
anchor
bad.
man.
Yeah, you gotta do the anchor voice, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
KYHBB World News.
Just keeps going.
It's gonna be this for the next hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your News at 9. I'm Brad
Perfect.
Stevens. Tonight's celebrity death is
What's
the
10?
one and only Bushwick Bill.
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys, Ghetto Boys. Don't fuck with me. Yeah.
Shot in the eye, and they made it an album cover.
Yeah.
Mine's
They
playing
straight up
tricks
did,
on me.
man.
Yeah.
He got shot in the eye.
Shot
Yeah.
himself in the eye, trying to kill himself.
Oh no shit, really?
Yeah.
And they put it on the album cover.
And they put it on the album cover,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
wheeling him into the
keep-
hospital.
Yeah,
He
keep
rapped
reminding
about it
you.
in the
Bill, yeah.
video and everything.
Yeah.
Did-
Really?
Didn't some rapper guy chop his own wiener off?
What?
Yeah.
Who
It
was
was
that?
he was one of the the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
And they had subgroups underneath them. He was in one of the lower level groups, and he was high on something in some room in L.A. or something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot what he was on, and he was tripping, and he cut his dick off and jumped off a balcony, some weird shit.
Damn.
But Bushwick Bill, that wasn't
That
Bushwick
was not
Bill.
No, no, definitely not.
He just had pancreatic cancer, but that's not as good.
Alex Trebek's got that.
That's not a good one to have.
I think
No,
he getting remission.
Yeah, they said Alex Trebek was
really?
in remission.
Ooh,
Yeah,
well, that's what that
He's
money
he's got
is,
that
shit.
Jeopardy money.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could come back from pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
White
Maybe,
privilege.
maybe,
We'll come back with
maybe,
anything with white privilege.
yeah, maybe Bushwick Bill couldn't come back from it because he's like half the size of like a regular person because he's a little person.
So you saying he
Yeah.
only had half the fight?
Yeah, he only had half a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fighting
only had
them
half
all.
a chance.
But he also
as
has-
opposed to
Man.
He'd have half a prank. Sorry, I think I just stroked out there. Half a pancreas.
half a pancreas.
Yeah, so
That would be half the cancer. Then.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a
Pound
Yeah.
for pound, less
Yeah.
cancer, or was it proportional?
So how many fucks then?
How many fucks?
Oh yeah. Oh, also the Duggar family grandmother died. in
Yes.
the drought.
The-
Grandma Duggar.
Really?
Duggar.
She drowned?
Yeah.
She drowned
She had enough of that
Drowning all those kids.
Yeah.
shit.
like a sack of puppies.
I can't
Just
keep
throw 'em
watching
over
all
the
these goddamn
bridge.
kids. I got shit to do too.
Stop touching each other.
She
Don't
really,
make me
she really
stop this
drowned?
car.
Yeah.
She drowned.
How'd she,
I thought-
like, where'd she drown? Like, in a pool?
In a bathtub with a
Was
toaster
she like,
in it.
was she like swimming with like
She
Casey
wasn't that
Anthony or
old.
something?
Oh, she was 78, accidental
She's from
drowning.
Florida.
She had 2 strokes over the past year.
Why would they have like a chick who had 2 strokes swimming?
She slipped and fell in the pool while she was swimming.
I want to make a swimming.
Oh,
joke.
I heard it
Sound
was she
weird.
was
Why
looking
would
at
she be
a
out there by
picture of
herself?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems
Somebody was
suspicious.
watching her.
That's a little
That's
fishy.
kind of fucked up.
They're probably like, she'll be all
Fell
right.
into the pool.
I'll give well,
got that Duggar
Bushwick
money.
Bill how many fucks? I will give Bushwick Bill a solid 9.
You're gonna give him a 9.
I'll give him a 9. The Ghetto Boys were pretty
Wow.
influential.
You almost cried,
Dude. Oh, I forgot the almost.
It's gotta be
I'll
almost
go,
cried.
I'll go.
10 is you definitely cried,
Okay.
but like you're leading up to that.
I'll go 7 then. You know, I changed my mind. I forgot about the cry. I didn't
Yeah.
cry.
You do cry a lot, but
Not for
about-
Bushwick
not about
Bill.
Bushwick Bill.
No.
He only cries when there's a thumb in his hands.
Yeah,
The girth.
the first time and then.
Girth Brooks.
I'm gonna
okay.
Girth
I'm gonna
Brooks.
go
Oh.
now.
Oh man,
I like the Ghetto Boys.
you ready for Girth Brooks?
I like their music. I like old Bushwick Bill, but I think I'm gonna have to go a 5 on it.
Five?
Like I
That's
was
what I was gonna do.
That's
like
pretty
honestly
high
when
still.
I heard he died, I was kind of like, huh. I thought he was already dead.
I want to change my. I feel
you
like
know?
7's too much. Now I'm gonna
No, you can't keep
go.
revising.
Okay. Okay.
You get one more.
I asked
One
Jerry, I was like, is
more.
that,
And
the
then
dude,
we
is that
average
the
them.
dude that sang the Tootsie Roll song?
one more.
69
I'll go
69
6.
boys, yeah.
6. That's good.
Dusty.
I was gonna do 5.
5.
Yeah.
I'd say about a 7. And like if it was like Scarface, you know, the leader of the group,
Yeah.
it probably would have hit harder. But I'd say about a 7.
I'll go 4.
It's the hottest beat.
You're,
I
you're
never heard of 'em,
bullshit.
so-
I couldn't even remember.
You didn't even know? No, you're
I know.
you're giving yourself more of a number.
Just let her have her number, bro.
Well,
It only helps him. It
when
doesn't
the-
help her.
Yeah, I didn't like the song.
I thought we got. Oh, I thought we
song
like
that you
win.
played
There's like a
debate.
prize for this or something.
No.
Shit.
Nope.
That's why I've been
What would
giving
the,
people
what would
so
the
many
prize
high,
would be?
high numbers. Is I don't know, slap on the ass or something. I don't know.
You donate to their
Yeah,
charity.
to charity of their choice.
Kyle.
Kyle, how many
How many
fucks do you give old
fucks?
Bushwick Bill?
He's like,
know
who?
who you are.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is, but somebody dying, that
Yeah.
sucks. So
And then Dugar, I'll give a 0.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about.
yeah, can you give a
them.
negative?
No.
No negative fucks. I'll give. Now that I found out she drowned, I'm gonna give her 3.
Because she
The type
drowned.
of death can't give you
Yes,
more
it
of a.
can't.
Okay.
You can't
Yeah.
tell
The
me
fact that she
how
had
to
2
rate-
strokes and then just let her go out and kind of walk around in a pool, that's kind of stupid.
I know. She's like, I smell toast, and they're like, go out there, have fun swimming, Grandma. Get the fuck out there.
Every
Why does this
every
pool water smell
Duggar,
weird?
everything that comes out about the Duggars is just like one step closer to like knowing the real weird shit that happened.
He probably
so.
looked over the pool and shit.
She's like, this is the best way to end it right
Does
now.
anyone else give even 1 fuck?
I'll give her a 1. She human, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at Leah's got a heart.
I gave the cat like
Yeah.
a half, a 0.5.
Yeah, he's like, I gave the cat something. I
Did
gotta
we
give
get
this
the
lady
cat
something.
from Pet Cemetery died too. Did we talk about the cat from Pet Cemetery?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
The
we
new
talked
Oh,
one
we
or
already
the
did that.
remake? 'Cause I was gonna say
The remake.
I was about to say, there's no way in hell that.
Was that on the list?
No.
Pet Cemetery? Nah, it doesn't need to be.
Well, yeah, because if
You
it's
don't
dead,
need to
you're
do
just reburying the pet cemetery, then boom, you can know.
Yeah, they didn't even abide by the own
That's the
rules
whole
of the
plot
movie.
of the movie, okay, Brad?
It's the whole plot, man.
God,
Um,
thanks for fucking spoiling it.
so speaking of breaking news, did you guys see that Justin Bieber randomly challenged Tom Cruise to fight
Yeah.
in the octagon.
I think
I
that'd
be
be
thinking
great.
This should be fake.
He
That's
doesn't
real
know-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gotta be
real.
Back on drugs.
Yeah, he doesn't know the theirs, the difference between the theirs and things
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, this
He
fucking
didn't go to
idiot.
school and shit.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
famous
He's
since
from
he was, like,
Canada.
13.
Yeah, he's
I
from
ju-
Canada.
I just wish he'd challenge somebody who would like actually accept.
I wish Tom would be funny if Tom Cruise did accept.
Yeah.
Conor
Tom
McGregor wants to
Cruise
fight.
could-
Listen
Mark
here, you little
Wahlberg.
shit. Like, let's go.
Tom Cruise. is
I'd like
like
to see Mark
5'4"
Wahlberg fight.
It's Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise
like
would
to
probably
see him
just
fight.
like beat the shit out of him and then like.
Tom
rape
Cruise
him.
is
I'd
like he's only like 5 feet tall though. He's
Yeah.
I'd like
super
to fight
short.
Justin Bieber.
I know. I would too.
We'd be about
I'd
even
fight
size.
either one of them,
Yeah.
Bieber or Cruise.
I'd do
I'd
both.
fight
I
them
don't
both
care.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Mark
If I get that
Wahlberg
money.
would only win if it was like
Mark-
a Korean shop owner.
Are you talking about? That's why you got to bring that back up, man. He's really tried to like make people forget that he did that as a youth.
What, he beat up a Korean shop owner, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
Mark Wahlberg
made
did
him
when he was a
blind?
teenager. He blinded the guy, beat the
Yeah.
fuck out of him so bad. The
Dude,
guy
Marky
was like
Mark.
blind for the rest of his life.
He started out as a rapper and all that tough.
He's
shit.
got good vibrations.
Those Wahlberg kids were fucking tough.
They were hanging tough
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
one lit the hotel in
Did you
Louisville on fire.
Yeah.
The movie The Four Brothers.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it was like,
He had the
did
right
someone kill their
stuff.
grandma or something, or their adopted mom?
She drowned, actually.
Yeah,
she
they
drowned.
dug her, yeah.
She had 2 strokes.
She had
in her.
pancreatic cancer and then drowned.
Yeah.
Damn.
Back to back.
On the right stuff, baby. Wasn't that the New Jack?
New Kids on the Block.
That was New Kids on the Block.
That's
You got the
wrong.
right stuff,
Wrong.
baby.
Love the
Yeah.
way you turn
Sing
me
along.
All that I needed
Oh, shit.
was you. My life.
I'm
We've
telling
already
you.
had
We're
sing
doing
along.
Compile all
some
these clips
karaoke.
of him singing and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Put out an
hit.
album.
He always
Like
does the hand things, what kills me.
Because you gotta like
Like when you die and shit, they gonna like play that on the,
Yeah.
like the big
Just a
thing.
montage.
be a montage of yeah.
And at the end, and she says, "Rest in peace."
Yeah.
It says the year, and he's all like this.
he had the right stuff.
Everybody just cracking up and high fiving.
Just
And
gonna fade out with his hand.
Yeah.
Watching the video, like I remember when he sang that song.
They just slow it down and just slow motion.
We all get airbrush shirts of Brad. When he's doing this, the airbrush shirt.
Like holding his ear.
Has anybody heard an update on our Louisville, or not Louisville, our Erlanger?
Oh, the Erlanger shooter?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get him on as a guest.
Yeah. I think we
You're out
got a
there,
good chance of
Erlanger.
getting him.
Yeah, if you're the Erlanger shooter and you're out there.
Feel free to
I wonder how
stop
much
by.
money we get return his ass.
Anonymously call in.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm sure there's a reward.
There's
It's
got to
Kentucky,
be.
so there's probably like
Probably.
$30.
Probably, yeah. Like can of dip.
Yeah.
Can of dick.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
You
it be
get to
funny
pick
though,
Skull
like, he,
or
like, knocked
Wintergreen.
at the door and held us at gunpoint and
Yeah.
like really recorded.
I want to
with
tell
us
my
for
story.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
If he came on, I would demand that he did hold us at gunpoint. I think that would make for gripping television.
Yeah, it would be like,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Turns out he's the Zodiac Killer.
They never
Ted
get catch
Cruz, is that
fuck.
you?
Yeah.
Hey, I just watched this weird movie.
No,
on Netflix.
the
Did you see
weatherman.
Ted Cruz's beard?
Ted Cruz.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks weird.
Elizabeth Warren?
It's even
Ted
weirder.
Cruz got a beard.
Yeah, Ted Cruz. I don't
He
know.
looks like Alex Jones with the beard.
What?
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he's just. Obviously, I saw it on the internet, but he looks like Kevin from
You
The
ever,
Office.
did you ever
now.
see the video where he ate a booger? It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
good.
I still like the thing that he
Yeah.
did on Twitter though, with the where he accidentally
We had
shared
tweeted
the
a
porn.
porn
retweeted
link.
a fucking porn
Yeah.
link.
Dumbass.
Oh shit.
That was so funny.
Yeah, it was
Trying
like,
to learn
was
this
it?
thing. How do you work it?
Yeah.
It was wasn't it like cuck porn too?
Yeah,
or
it was
something?
cuck, yeah.
it was cuck
Yeah.
Oh,
porn.
shit.
Yeah.
Somebody's wearing Donald Trump mask.
Yeah, fucking his.
Someone's wearing a Donald Trump mask and someone's got a Ted Cruz mask on, showing him getting fucked by Trump.
Just on a bed of Zodiac symbols.
Yeah.
It's really him with his
Yeah.
own mask on.
Yeah.
He pulls off the mask and it's like another mask.
Like
again.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I watched this weird movie on Netflix called
They're about to say it's weird porn.
Life Changers. You ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
I saw it.
You saw that?
I mean, I saw it on the Netflix. But
yeah, I watched it. It was weird. Like this dude. He
Was your
started
life
out-
changed?
No, it's like I kill you and
Yeah.
I absorb your identity. Like, and I look like you. I get your thoughts and shit. Even though your dead body may still be there somehow. They don't actually show the process.
So like a
Like-
faceless man.
So kind of like.
situation?
is it like cumulative or is it just one at a time?
one at a time?
But that's
But
like-
you still can like keep the memories of all the
I was
lives,
about to
all the
say-
people you take or absorb
That's
or
like
whatever.
the
It's like
faceless man thing from Game of Thrones. Like with
sort of.
Arya,
Yeah. It's like
Well, the
Body
man with
Snatcher
two
and-
faces with
Yeah, exactly.
Mel Gibson.
Or
Remember
like
that movie?
Face Off with Nick Cage.
Just start naming movies that have
face
about
in
faces in
But
them.
it's more like the Game of Thrones thing.
Well, I did see an
Yeah.
interesting question. All right, so you know how your life is supposed to flash before your eyes when you die? Does this mean every single time you watch porn or had sex or anything just comes in an instant?
Come instant.
Like
And
you
like,
just
what-
come
would you just like...
I feel like my life flashed before my eyes before I was.
coming?
Yeah, I would.
Like Robin Williams.
Oh, Dusty. Mic drop.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Damn.
That wasn't expecting that.
That's
turn.
Mrs. Doubtfire you're talking about there.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I totally missed that. I was buying something on eBay.
Oh.
It's cool.
Is it a controller for your?
He's gonna go pick it up in Cincinnati.
Price down to pick it up.
Hey, bro.
That was a video game.
I can't pay for that shipping, so you gotta come pick the shit up.
Yeah, 2:30 in the morning. Come
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
Door will be unlocked.
I need it now.
On your way here, can you pick up my heroin for me? The guys go.
When you come pick it up, there's
Yeah.
the hole in the door. Just
Stick your hand.
yeah, stick your hand
Or
through or
whatever.
whatever you want to stick through there.
I tell you what, just so you guys can get like the full experience, I'll try to set up like the most shady fucking deal I can,
We'll
and you guys
record
can
it.
ride with me. Yeah,
Do ride
It'll be
along.
fun, man.
Ride-alongs with Jerry.
yeah. Be
It's
really
like
Sweet
that
new
Rosie
segment.
O'Donnell movie a
Yeah,
little
right.
bit.
What, riding the bus with
Riding
my
the bus with
sister.
You should wear like a little GoPro, like just on your collar
I should
when you.
when I
Like
go
a body
and do
cam?
something.
People,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not be a dick and
I
turn
should
it
I
off.
should have videotaped that whole.
Dude, you
experience I
should
had.
have. That would have been amazing.
That was good.
Remember?
I don't think
those-
Leo knows the story
What?
about what happened to him last week.
What
Oh
happened?
no, I tried to go pick up a Guitar Hero guitar that off Let Go. You know what Let Go is?
Yeah,
People sell
the
stuff.
app and shit. It's
Yeah.
like offer up and all that.
Yeah. I went up there and like the lady gave me the address and everything. Like I showed up and like I'm banging on the fucking door and like nobody's answering. Well, her roommate comes home and like goes in and she's like passed out on an air mattress like 3 feet 3 feet inside the front door, like totally fucking nodded off out.
You just went out to pick up a Guitar Hero guitar.
yeah. Like I'm just here for the Guitar Hero guitar, and she's like I can't find it.
I think I sold it. I can't remember.
Yeah. It was fucked
Yeah.
up, man.
So you didn't get it?
Nah, I didn't fucking no.
Nope.
Damn,
I'd wasted like an hour just trying to get this girl's attention. And then if her roommate hadn't came home, there's no way she'd have woke up. I could have just walked in the apartment, though.
Was
It was
she dead?
unlocked. I wish she fucking would have been. I'd have been less disappointed. But that's
Wouldn't
just
have to
me.
pay for that controller either. You just,
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, she borrowed that. I'm just here to pick it up.
Could have had a new air mattress too. Just kind of like thunk. And
Yeah,
just
just
like walk out
jumper.
with it.
Why
Yeah.
stop there? You can all restore organs.
Yeah, that's
No
true.
kidney
Wow.
bones for
Who-
mine.
Nobody
Well,
wants
she's about
junky
high on
organs.
heroin,
Yeah, no
yeah.
one wants
Yeah, no
junky.
one
Those
wants that.
junky organs.
Well, if it's a black market,
hepatitis.
they're not gonna know anyways.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Yeah, but I want to get my rating up. I
Yeah.
want my seller rating to go
Yeah.
down.
Smell the fentanyl.
On the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah, smell it. Smell it. Smell that fat.
Pores are just reeking of fentanyl.
And you know what? I logged on FetLife the other day. That's not a place to buy fentanyl.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bunch of
FetLife?
swingers and weirdos.
Oh,
Fence?
fetish?
Wow.
You were you were on there trying to figure out who was selling that fucking club down in Indiana.
Oh, because Theater X.
Yeah,
still
Theater X.
still open.
Is it still open?
Still open.
We
They're
need to
fighting
go
it.
there.
They're fighting
Maybe
it.
that can be part of the
There's a fetish
wrestling
convention.
the wrestling trip because it's right.
Well, it's
there.
right there. They're
Yeah.
almost like right
Yeah.
next door to each
There you
other.
go.
Is this
We
a?
need to do that.
It's a fetish.
No, it's a porn.
He's
Porn.
like,
Oh,
he's like,
porn.
can you get spanked
It's
there?
an adult. It's an adult. It's an.
Kyle,
Can I
you're
pass
not-
out?
you're
Yeah.
not
It's an
invited.
adult. It's an adult theater.
You're not
Theater?
invited. Stay
Theater.
away.
Yes.
So what do you say? Like just
That's what it's called. Theater X.
Theater.
Theater X.
I do got a comment on this here. John Stamos on the YouTube channel. He says, "Nice shaved pits, Jer, looking smooth. I don't shave my pits. I'm just fat. There's a huge difference. Yeah,
Tucked in the back.
yeah.
I braid him.
Brad has the softest armpit hair.
Really?
ever.
Do you want Head and Shoulders your armpit hair?
Can I?
No.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're
Let's see
rocking.
what you
man.
got, bro. Yeah.
Do you like straighten it? And
Maybe
shit?
he's born with it.
It's
Maybe it's
so
Maybelline.
It feels like an
It is all
alpaca.
like extra
straighten.
Maybe it's fungus.
It feels like an alpaca fur.
You straighten your armpit hair, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Condition that
Fucking
shit.
hurts
Yeah.
when you.
They'll
you
burn
don't
that
do
It
it.
got body and shit.
Yeah.
It
Like, volume.
His hair
Pantene
has better
Pro
texture.
V's armpits.
His armpit hair is better texture than my actual hair.
Let the
Like,
conditioner sit for 30 minutes.
Yeah. it's-
argan oil.
yeah.
This is starting to burn. Can I spray it off yet? No, not yet.
Put coconut oil on it and shit.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Nice and soft.
But never deodorant.
Grease it up.
That's the one thing that won't go on there.
You don't wear deodorant ever?
I
He rarely does.
rarely ever do.
Chill out there, Matthew McConaughey.
He doesn't really smell though.
I used to work with this one guy from like some country. I just put it that way. Well,
What are you trying to say?
And it was like a chicken place, and he didn't like wear deodorant and like.
Oh,
wash
at a
up,
place
it
like
seemed
that,
like.
I would.
And it'd get like busy.
Yeah, that's. I wouldn't do
The
that.
whole
No,
restaurant be stinking.
Oh, man.
You
I
know,
just-
like must is like.
Yeah, I
real
try not to live a
sharp.
very sweaty
Yeah,
lifestyle,
it's
so.
You seen like Guardian of the Galaxy when dude like whistled a little arrow? It was
Yeah.
like, like, you barely see it and shit. Like whoa, it was bad.
Oh,
rough,
man.
man.
Ain't
You guys
around
ever notice
chicken.
There's like two types of BO. There's like the weird stale one that is just terrible versus like the gym. Yeah, like
Yeah.
am I hallucinating or is that
No,
like,
no.
I think gym
Nah.
is more of a must.
Yeah.
like
More
Yeah.
sharp
Yeah.
than
That's
the body
like
odor
fresh.
is like
Yeah,
heavy.
that's like
and sticky.
that's like you're
Yeah.
actually
It's
doing
like a
stuff.
got like a skunky smell to it a
Yeah.
little bit. It's
Yeah.
And
kind
then
of
there's
weird.
like lived in BO. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like permeating.
like trash.
Oh, I hate old lady body odor.
Oh,
my God, they try to throw
ugh.
like baby powder over it.
Ugh.
There's when I worked at this.
Avon
I worked at this job, and this like
perfume.
Smell like
bigger
Avon.
older lady would go in the bathroom, and if you went in after, it was like just like a one restroom like kind of thing. And if you ever
Yeah.
like use the bathroom after she was in there,
Smells like Mary Kay's vagina.
Oh, like, it smelled just like crotch rot.
There's
Like I
like-
wanted to be like, you need to go to the doctor, maybe. Like
When I worked at Spring Grove, like I would be sitting there and like you could tell when they had like a service of like an older person because like you could just like the old lady perfume would just like
Permeate.
Knock you
permeate,
down.
It's hot.
Yeah. I'm
How long
sorry-
until
I'm
you start
sorry.
wearing that?
I'm turning old.
Probably soon, because he's
I'm-
into
I'm
that.
Kind of
He's like
gray, and yeah, I'm kind of gray, and he's got a Golden Girls fetish. So.
Yeah.
Is that gray? I thought you like put highlights in it.
Nope, it's gray.
Really?
I just
Yeah.
thought
It looks
about it.
natural.
Yeah, so it
Like,
looks
well, I
good.
guess it is.
Naturally gray.
natural.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
She got that gray.
Are you
the
serious? I
was-
thought you put highlights in
Yeah,
it.
I thought you did too.
Yeah.
no. I
Gray,
was told-
green, basically a
I
swamp
was
witch.
I was told on the way here that my hair looks like vomit. So.
Who said
Give
that?
me a face.
Wasn't me. I
I was saying,
wouldn't have a-
you're sleeping on
I
the couch
wouldn't
for a
be- I
while,
wouldn't have
bro.
balls walking into this place.
Brad, I'll tell you this: if you ever get in trouble, man, and you need a couch to sleep on, you can sleep on my beanbag chair, bro.
Sweet, dude.
I thought
Thank
you were getting
you.
blamed for this. This is great.
Sweet.
I'm just throwing that out there.
The lady from Golden Girls is still alive, right?
No, all of them are dead now.
Wait,
aren't
no,
they?
Betty White's
White.
alive.
Rue
Betty
McClanahan
White,
was the one I thought
Do
was
not
sexy.
speak that
alive.
evil into the universe about Betty White.
Too
Come
late. She's
on.
gonna die.
Where's she
within the next
been
week.
though?
I-
She hadn't been
She's
around.
94.
This isn't
What do
a
you want
bitch. She's
from
been
her?
in hospice probably.
No, she's always be floating around showing us how good shape she in and shit.
I
Well,
think
she's had so
just
much money.
gotta-
She's probably like preserved. But
Yeah.
just like
Like old people, when you move around like that, you have to keep moving to stay alive.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
start sitting down, they start
Inertia.
dying.
Sort of
yeah,
sit
they,
down.
Yeah.
they're like sharks. They just need to keep oxygen going
Yeah.
through their system.
And is once like they like I feel like old people are like dogs like when they, or wolves or something like that go off into the woods to die alone like if they stop coming around so maybe
This lady I worked with,
They don't
she
need to talk
retired, died like 2 weeks later.
Damn, that's rough, man.
That would fucking
That would
fuck
suck.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't even enjoy
I hope it was like
Yeah.
a good fucking 2 weeks though.
Well, no,
Hope
that's
she,
the
like,
thing,
got, like,
most
railed.
Of the people they die like 5 years after they retire, just
Yeah.
because and the people that decide to keep on working, they always fucking
yeah
keep
our
working.
grandpa like will never retire like if he
No.
retired he'd die immediately like he just loves his job like he loves working
The-
so
and-
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
yeah
I don't. Once again, I don't. Like he said, he keeps on threatening that he's gonna come back, like when I'm like 75, and just see what shape I'm in, because I give him so much shit for being overweight.
yeah you can't call your grandpa fat on the daily and not expect him to have something to say about
I'm not
it
Well,
sure,
yeah,
so
it-
sure we're gonna make it to 75.
I'm not.
no
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make
well
it
the
to
earth
22.
isn't
So
gonna make it for 75 more
No,
so.
let's be honest. The Earth
No,
is
the
gonna
Earth's
be
gonna
fine.
make it.
Everything else is not gonna.
yeah that's what I mean
The
life as
shit
we
living
know
on
it.
Earth.
Yeah, life
Yeah.
as it's
I think we'll be fine in 75 years, like humans. We'll be okay. I don't think it's gonna go.
You little
Speak
bad.
for
hot.
yourself. You're not in Florida.
Well,
You're not fucking
y'all gonna
sinking.
take care of
that's-
each other.
That's
so-
true.
yeah
Yeah,
I mean-
Ohio people stay together
yeah. You guys got. What do you got? No, you're probably gonna have more flooding.
More tornadoes.
We got an arc. It's cool.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, we got
that
arc
arc.
right down the road.
Yeah, which they're suing for water damage,
See,
by the way.
the floods are gonna come, and then the mudslides. It's gonna be fucked up. So many
Still
hills
live on
and
a
shit
hill.
out here.
Yeah.
Well, there's hills everywhere. You can't escape it.
I know.
Until you get to Indiana,
Yeah,
that
that's
ain't
why-
shit.
It's pretty
On the
flat
way to
out
Columbus
here.
is like that.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get fucking tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
When
Yeah.
there's not hills, there's gonna be
And
tornadoes.
then as you running from the mudslides, you're gonna fucking die in the potholes. That's
Yeah.
everywhere. So
Sinkholes.
fucked up, man.
Yeah, there's sinkholes in Kentucky.
Bungholes.
Yeah, the Corvette Museum. All those,
Bungholes.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
all the Corvettes got
There's no
sucked down in
bunghole.
that little sinkhole.
R.I.P. Corvette.
Yeah,
Shout out to Corvettes.
nice little
Did you ever hear that
expensive
story?
fix.
There was a
we
guy
get
in like
sponsored by them
Mexico
yet?
that like went to bed and like opened like
Woke
while
up.
he was sleeping, like a sinkhole opened underneath his bed, but like his bed was like perfectly straddled. It was like a 60-foot like sinkhole.
Damn.
Just
Sounds like
That got to be the worst way to wake
like.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's the opposite of Folgers.
The worst part
Of
of waking up.
It's sinkhole under your bed.
up. Oh shit.
Yeah, that would definitely wake you up though.
It would.
Yeah.
Did he wake up to the sinkhole falling?
He like heard. He's like, I heard something. He was like, I thought somebody was moving a piece of furniture or something in the other room.
Somebody was getting pounded
And-
next door.
And he,
I thought Rico was fucking dying next
Yeah.
door.
yeah.
Let's be honest, how many of us would actually like be awake enough to
No,
look
I would
down
die
and
for
be
sure.
Like, all right, well, fuck it.
I don't look at the floor if I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm lucky if I fucking do anything other than look at the door.
I was on my way to
Gotta
work.
hopped in that motherfucker.
I was on my way to work.
I was
this
just thinking I was
morning.
dreaming or something probably.
And I was on my way to work, and I was walking like through Washington Park, and I just wasn't paying attention, and there was like like just a huge hole, and like
Did you like twist your
I
ankle?
ate it so hard into the grass and like tumbled.
Did you really? Fuck, I'd love to get
No
that footage.
one saw. Like there was no one
First thing
around.
you
It
do
was
What time was
like,
that?
I
Look
got-
around first, right?
Yeah.
Everything.
Like, oh
goes-
shit.
And
You gotta assess the
which that's a
embarrassment.
busy place in the morning. I was really lucky. but-
Washington Park's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Great place to fall down.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
the
like-
only part in the whole park that hadn't been like.
But that's like built right on top of parking garage.
yeah,
9
that's
out
where I
of 10
park
would
every day.
trip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. My mom is always such a creep. She tries to go in the dog park there without a dog. And I'm like,
Can I pet your
you
dog?
need to have a dog.
You could do
to
that,
go
but not
into
go to
the
like a
dog
like a kid
Yeah, like a
park.
playground. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
like
Chuck
be on
E.
your cell
Cheese.
phone the whole
Same
time.
principle.
Yeah.
Why don't you just have a seat over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was waiting on my ex to drop my kids off when we meet at a school, and they was like,
Coming out to talk to you,
I
like,
guess-
what's
no,
going on here?
Yeah, so
And
like
then
they didn't say
scratching the
anything.
kids on the head. Like,
There was
"Do
no
you wanna-"
kids there. School is out,
want a
but some of
biscuit?
the workers, I guess, was still going in,
Yeah.
like doing whatever.
You're like, sir, there's no kids today. You're probably
She
like,
was
damn
running-
it.
She was running late, so I was out there for like 30 minutes, and it was this guy like landscaping and shit, and he just kept like looking at me. I could tell like they thought I was a creep or something, man. I was just
Did you offer
so
him candy?
mad. Shit, I wish. No, it probably would have made them feel less threatening, but they just kept glancing over it, and it was like ladies coming in and out getting in their
You should have
cars
pulled
and
like this
shit.
big giant video camera out, put it on your shoulder.
I started to just call her like, man, just meet me at Walgreens or something. It just looks
I'm starting
suspicious.
to look like I'm casing the
The police
playground.
showed up.
For real?
They didn't like. As she was already there, and we was exchanging the kids and stuff, and then the cop rolled past the parking lot.
Oh,
Somebody
really?
definitely.
You gotta
called.
get some candy, leave it at the entrance, and just have a trail going to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should just handcuff myself. If that's the case.
Oh shit! I think it's gonna be our time this week, folks. We got like an hour and almost 18 minutes on this.
Wow,
thing.
look at us.
Yeah. Anybody got any final thoughts? Any final comments?
Leo, anything?
Hit us with something deep, Leo.
Something
Yeah.
deep?
Yeah.
Deep penetration.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon?
That's true.
It's impossible.
See, there is no spoon.
Yeah, it's from The Matrix.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's
You're a
not
big
the
Matrix
spoon
fan,
that
aren't you?
bends.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoon man.
It's you.
I was waiting for Spoon Man to start.
Spoon Man, I'm together with your hand. Save me, I'm together.
That was good. That was good. But hey, yep, that is gonna be our time. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. I want to thank John Stamos and Bob Saget for keeping our YouTube feed happening.
Basically arguing with himself.
Yep, I want to thank you guys for keeping the comments going. I appreciate all that. It does more good than it does harm.
And that dude is like, man, what am I going to do tonight? Oh, I think I'm going to argue with myself on this podcast page.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you. Myself. You. Me.
Us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Myself and I.
And Irene. That's such a good movie.
It's great.
Yeah, but I want to thank our special guest tonight, Kyle. We started to talk about marine biology a little bit, but then we kind of sidetracked. I would like to know: have you ever fucked a dolphin?
No.
Okay.
In your dreams?
No finger banging dolphin.
You ever have a
Aren't
sex
they
dream
rapey?
about
Are
work?
Yeah, dolphins.
Dolphins
Dolphins
are
are
very
very, very mean. Like,
They're
I'm about to-
mean
I'm
or
about-
rapey?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to ruin.
Have you ever been
dolphins
raped
for
by a
everyone.
dolphin?
No, I'm not. Thank God.
Get this fin.
But
Have you ever been sexually assaulted by a dolphin?
finish him. No.
I
But
wish we had a dolphin.
it's hard explaining that to kids on tour boats and stuff. But I mean, especially when, because God, where do I?
Spit it out, Kyle.
Besides being rapey, what else do they do that's bad?
They drown other dolphins' calves, and they'll.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Calficide.
dude.
That's kinda
infanticide.
dickish.
Okay, that's the
Infanticide.
technical term. Just stay seated, please. Uncultured swine.
All right, you can stay here. Okay.
Wow.
But
Wow.
no, I mean unfortunately, it makes sense because. So generally, what'll happen is if a bunch of males, basically gang rape a female.
All right.
Alright, so
So
that's it.
yeah, so dolphins are dicks. That's what you're trying to say
Yes.
in a scientific way.
Have you ever seen a dolphin dick?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
have dicks.
Yeah, they're
Are they
Oh, they're
Oh,
mammals.
do
are,
they?
are their dicks prehensiled?
Oh, do they, sir?
prehensile.
Yeah,
They have
prehensile.
innies.
No, they can't.
Oh.
Prehensile is when you
You gotta
can,
like stick your finger
I'm
up there.
pretty sure
You gotta
prehensile
pull it
is
out,
when
like,
you can control.
where
it.
is it?
Yeah.
But they've got a cloaca, so it's just inside and then pops on out.
Do male dolphins have a hard time what's it called again?
Cloaca?
Cloaca?
Cloaca.
Do the male dolphins have a hard time finding the cloaca?
Cloaca.
Aren't they also
Whatever.
The,
Well, no, the
only-
females will make it hard for them because they do.
Make it hard.
Usually
huh?
the females do make it
Yeah.
hard. For me,
Well, they do the.
usually the females make it
I
hard.
can't
So-
wait till we fuck you up.
I call it the dolphin chastity belt because what the females will do is they'll stick their tails and basically the lower half of their body out of the water to prevent.
So they
the
play
male from
keep
getting
away?
it. Yeah, basically.
So they like jump up and dive into the.
Yeah,
Dive right into the pussy.
No, you just see them.
Dive it in the.
I tripped, fell, landed in some pussy. All I was doing was jumping up out of the water,
Dolphin pussy.
trying to show off for the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, bam, I'm fucking the dolphin
Look,
bitch.
baby, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of
She
the
saw
job.
she saw me jumping and just
There's such a
laid
thing as
under me.
dolphin porn. I've seen like it was like dolphin like erotic literature about people fantasizing
that's what you.
about.
Bestiality.
We try
I
to bend her over.
I
That's
saw
what
a
she gives
post
you.
on 4chan. So therefore, it's probably not even credible. But apparently,
oh no, it's credible.
apparently one guy did try to bang a dolphin.
Hell yes.
Apparently, he was like.
So he's got some weird dolphin kids out there.
It
huh?
all started with like
Some half hybrid.
Yeah.
dolphin.
jerking off to like Free Willy and Flipper and stuff like that.
That was his gateway.
So
Yeah, he
wet.
had to-
Free Willy.
yeah.
He freed his Willy to free Willy.
Ooh.
He has to play Michael
Like the
Jackson when
River
he's fucking his dolphin.
Jordan,
Yeah.
and I will then say to thee,
Oh my god.
you were my friend.
Friend.
But they told me I'll make you be faithful, and what we're not able, and fight till the end. But I'm only human.
We just say R.I.P. to the. fucking
Everyone
Free Willy.
thinking controlling me. I know you.
All right, for real, we are gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Wasn't there a
You kind of
question
missed
tree?
that one.
Oh fuck! We didn't even do it.
I forgot all about the fucking question tree. We can't fucking skip out of the
Can we
question tree.
lightning round it? Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Go
Yeah.
pick three,
Go
hand
Pick
them over.
three. We'll lightning round.
Yeah,
There we
lightning
go.
round it.
You know what's fucked
Damn.
up? I'm gonna like listen to that Michael Jackson song.
I fucking
Yeah,
love
listen.
that
You gotta
song.
rock it on the way home. Yeah.
I swear, that
That's
shit-
like a good.
You
That's
gotta
like
bump
a
that shit.
pump up song in the mornings. Like that's a
Me
good morning.
boldly.
You're just gonna think about.
All right.
No,
All
you
right.
read. Oh.
No,
Yeah,
will you
we'll
read?
read them
I'll-
to him.
Okay.
If you want to read one, just raise your hand. Doesn't matter.
I'll read one.
I can't read.
Okay.
And
There
then,
you go.
I know Brittany. Brittany, do you want to read one or no?
Nah, it's
Okay, I'll read one. Brad, you go first, man.
What is something that is really popular now, but in 5 years everyone will look back on and be embarrassed by it?
Podcasts.
ooh.
All right.
All right.
If you were given an envelope with the time and date of your death inside, would you open it? Yeah.
Is it a self-fulfilling prophecy?
I guess. It's a yes or no question,
Yeah.
really, Kyle.
Sure.
Lightning round. Lightning round.
Lightning.
I wouldn't open it, by the
Lightning
way.
I would.
He's like, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I'd
I-
open it.
I would too.
I wouldn't.
What would your porn star name be?
Ooh.
I don't know because you.
Isn't it the
It's
name
your
of
middle
your
name?
childhood dog and your street you
No,
grew
it's
up
the
on?
It's
yeah.
your middle name
Peppy
and your street.
Wooddale.
you
Yeah,
grew
middle
up
name
on.
is Street
Middle name
Grid.
is-
I had it, but once
James
you started
Greenhill.
saying Girth Brooks,
Yeah.
now that's a I say Girth Brooks.
Girth Brooks.
Mine
really
would
good.
be,
That's a good one.
if we went with my formula, it would be Maddie Tuxworth,
Yeah.
which I think.
That's a good one.
I kind of like that.
Mine would be
Dr. Toboggan.
I'm gonna start Googling that in case you got
Sunshine
anything out there.
Broadway.
Sunshine Broadway.
Sunshine Broadway.
Mine would be James Greenhill.
That would be Scott Deal. I'd be Scotty Deal.
That sound real.
You
That
had a
does
dog-
sound real.
You had a dog named Scott?
It's supposed to be your middle
name and your street name.
Oh, I thought it was
that
your
you grew up
dog
on.
name.
I
No,
thought
it's the middle
I
name and your
heard
street
that
name.
it was your
grew-
childhood
Oh,
pet's
nope.
name
Mine would
and
be-
What if you had more than one?
So
child?
mine is Charles
Your first
Broadway.
one.
So
Yeah.
it'd be Chuck Broadway.
Chuck
know.
Broadway.
Mine
Chuck
would then-
Broadway.
Yeah, mine would then
Broadway
be
Chuck.
Nicole Tuxworth, which I think brings down the
Tuxworth?
value.
That,
Your middle
that
name's
sound
Nicole?
right.
That
Tuxworth.
Tuxworth sounds like it would
Tuck
be
it.
like
Tuck
that,
You're
that sounds
tugging
like-
it.
sounds like a
Tuck
good-
it, tuck it in, tuck
I
it
think
in.
that would be a good.
Puts the lotion on its skin.
That would be a
Tug
good
it.
drag name. I think Maddie Tuxworth would be.
It would be a
great
good drag name. Yeah.
I
If
dig
we,
it.
if we used the dog name, mine would be like James Autumn. Yeah, it
Mine
does.
would have been Gobo Deal.
Why does that sound like more
All your names are
appropriate?
legit.
Yeah.
Gobo Deal. That should be your.
I named my first dog after the Fraggle Rock
Destiny.
character.
It is.
Milo Simon.
Milo Simon. That sounds
Yeah, it
good.
does.
You got a YouTube channel.
bad.
It's so vanilla. It's like Milo Simon's sex would just be sex, and then finish talk about the weather. It's just nothing interesting.
All right, we are gonna get the
All
hell
right.
out of here, folks.
It's like you don't even get naked.
We're
you just
dragging
kinda
this
pull your
on.
dick through the Brooks.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Make sure you go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Follow us on there. Like, share,
There's the
subscribe,
address.
all that good stuff. Send us stuff. I actually checked the mailbox today,
Nothing.
and I got nothing. I'm really disappointed. I'm about to mail myself something. Send me something. I know fucking John Stamos and fucking Bob Saget ain't got nothing fucking better to do. Fucking send me something here.
Yeah,
Hold
coupons
on.
or something.
John Stamos just says, hold on, there's a girl in KYHBB. How is that possible?
You have
It
been
says
watching the show like last
Do
like
an
5 or
AMA.
6 what?
We kind of do that all the time.
Yeah, we
So-
ask for that. So
Yeah, you
ask
could-
Yeah,
us
if you weren't just
anything.
arguing with yourself in the
Yeah.
comment section, you would
Yeah,
hear what goes on the show more.
yeah. So anyway, mail us some shit.
Yeah, mail.
Like literally some shit.
Anthrax.
Like anything. I don't care.
That's what I keep saying. Like, we're going to get some anthrax.
Yeah.
I'll sell it for baby powder. You know, we'll get some old bitches up in here and throw some baby powder on them.
Buy some chicks that want to sell their Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah, that too. That too. I am trying to find some lesbians to come on the show. If anybody has any lesbian
What
connections,
My roommates.
specifically for?
Just
yeah.
because I want to talk about that news story where those two lesbians, like, dudes were like, "Hey, make out, or we're gonna kick your ass."
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about that, and then while we're having like lesbians like make out, this thing.
Dude, my roommate would have fucking kicked her ass. I love her to death, but I swear to God, she's got bigger balls than anyone in this room.
You guys have
she's
heard-
she's a boat captain. She trains
Yeah.
dogs.
Kyle's a lesbro.
Yeah, I'm a lesbro.
Yeah.
lesbro.
That kind of counts as
Yeah.
a.
He has many.
Yeah, like 80% of my friends are lesbians.
I'm leaving.
But all right,
Leo had the slow clap. Like, congratulations.
we are the fuck out of here. I'm your host Jerry Saylor.
I'm left for Celebrity Dusty B.
I'm Leo Bishop.
I'm Kyle Fred.
I'm Brad Sabbath.
And I'm Brett Brad.
Fuck you,
Toby.
Toby.